Look back on the night. It's always dark before the dawn. So simple, now you see. Strike the match to set you free.
Righty, baby. Hey, girl, what's up? Alrighty. How you guys all do? Why is Nightbot like this super dark color now? It's really hard to see in dark. Nightbot knows most people use dark Twitch. Come on, bro, dog. Please. Hope we can get a flawless midnight. Ha ha! 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 That's funny. But Jackal, how go the runs? Haven't started yet, but it's starting now, so, you know. Hey, Kevinora, how you doing? How are you, my friend? Hey, Logic. That is the prologue. I don't need that. I don't need none of that. World record. That's what we're doing. We're just gonna slap this game in the face and let it and make it give me world record. We'll just be like, "Hello, game!" Slap, and then it's dead. The game is dead. We'll kill it. I'll literally slap it in the face till it's dead. I've done it. I've slapped someone in the face until they died. I was in prison for 12 and a half weeks for it.
Where are we?
Man.
Still adrift on the dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Back off,
Hang on.
son.
Bringing your systems online now.
Do do do.
You've been busy.
Do do do. Dude, how's Hobo been doing, by the way? I was like watching his stream at the beginning, and then I didn't watch it anymore because I started to strength. Yes, you did, Jackal. You got here right at the start.
Like old times.
And I got a Dr. Pepper.
Back to work.
Right for the start.
I thought you never asked. We've got intrusion alerts.
I had a
lighting up on
DXR
multiple
racer
times.
chair. Yeah, man. DXR
Best bet
hardcore.
to figure out who's
Obviously,
building us is the
DXR
observation.
stands
Four
for
floors up.
Dance
Rescue team.
Extra Revolution.
We can bet on it.
It's like Dance Revolution, except with extra
4 years,
dance.
7 months, 10 days.
That's what DX Racer.
should have found
It's
this
Dance Revolution Racer.
What's that?
Revolutionary
Sensor scan, high
Racer.
intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
I got it, man. Don't worry about it.
How close are
I'm in one of those moods today where I'm just like, woo, happy-go-lucky. I'm in a happy-go-lucky mood. What could I say? I'm playing on Legendary, baby. There is no other difficulty.
Right.
Other difficulties is... other difficulties. Other than Legendary.
Chief, watch out!
Woo! Well, I guess there's easy.
Didn't realize
I guess there's also
so bad.
normal. And heroic. I guess if you really want, I mean, maybe lasso. So yeah, I guess there are other difficulties. I'm not confused.
I thought we
Hobo's trapped on Sierra? Man, that Sierra,
What could
though.
happen in 4 years?
I watched till the end of Halo 2. I watched like beginning of Halo 2 till the end. And he was on the Too bad of a clear. This is gonna be world record attempts, my friends. This is how it's gonna work. Literally, if I waste too much time on Dawn. No, I just lost all my chat!
You've been out for a
But
while.
literally, this legitimately is how this is gonna
Deliver
work.
systems on.
Why did
And-
you wake me?
Hang on.
Hey, Awesome
The
Gamer,
unit
how
system's
you
online
do?
now. I rewrote your seat firmware while you were out.
I lost 15 seconds at the very beginning there because I just couldn't shoot enemies. I legitimately just lost 15 seconds there. Which, hey, my Stone Vest is below 129 now, so that's hype, I guess. Instead of only having a minute and 48 seconds of time save in the entire run, I now have a minute and 52 seconds. I got an extra 4 seconds, and I'm like, woo! So you know, it's hype. I also haven't had a perfect midnight yet, so I have a feeling I could do well, let me go check my midnight time, what my best midnight time is, on my timer. What's my best
4
split time?
years, 7 months, 10 days.
It is a 14:52. That's actually
that?
really slow.
Sensor scan, high intensity.
That's a really
Doesn't
slow
match any
thing.
known patterns.
14:52. I know I can get a 14:20.
It's
I mean,
direct
world
hit.
record is what? 13:48?
Careful,
13:52?
because some
I
areas
don't know.
might
What's it
cause
say?
pressure.
I don't know. I have the record. I don't know it though. I don't care. 13:58. So that means in-game time, I think it's a 13:52. I could probably get a 14:20 to 14:30, no problem. So there's another good 20 seconds to 30 seconds of time save just on midnight alone. So that's pretty hype. Yeah, Uni, it's age for a week. But so I'm hoping, man, would it be hype or what if like at the end of this Halo Speedrun Palooza Month we straight up just sub 130 Halo 4? That would be just be like adding ice cream on top of ice cream on top of a cake. Probably in the middle would be a whipped cream sandwich. So you would have ice cream, whipped cream, ice cream. That sounds quite delightful, if you ask me. So
That's the last of them. Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against. The good news is these
yeah,
Covenant
dude,
aren't
Tame of
outfitted
the
in
no,
standard
I
military
forgot to name it
This
again.
house
Rana
lady
wanted
just
me
came
to
up as a
edit
rogue
one, and
salvage
I
ship.
forgot to save it last time. So there we go.
Or
We're
we
good
might
now.
have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Your entire Covenant fleet, Cortana. Shut your. No, that was
Maybe
rude.
they
I'm
haven't
sorry,
recognized
Cortana.
us.
I didn't mean that. I didn't
That's
mean that.
one
You're a
possibility.
beautiful lady
Landing craft
and
flanking us.
deserve to be traded well. You're not as big as the Phantom in any way. I didn't mean it at all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That aim assist still on that final kill. Halo 4 aim assist too strong.
We've got bigger problems.
Why can't you see
We've
part
got
of
a
the level
cruiser on an
names?
intercept course.
What? You can
Head
see
for
all
the
the level
elevator
part
banks.
names. I see them.
Are any of the ship-to-ship defenses
Let me check.
online?
Full screen.
Only the
Yeah,
Hyperion
you can see them
missiles,
just fine.
But we'll have to fire them
I can see 'em
manually
just
from
fine.
the outer hull.
They're pretty. Ah, Fallout Boy, you good. How's my composer going, Carnu? I tried to do it again today, a bit earlier in the day. I tried a few attempts. I was able to get about halfway through the mission. Like, I was able to do Phantom Bump and actually get to like the airlock skip like 3 times. 2 times I killed all 3 of the Marines that. Oh. Actually, I made it all the way to the second airlock skip. I made it all the way to second airlock skip, and then the freaking frag grenades didn't spawn. So I couldn't actually I couldn't do airlock skip. And at that point, your run's dead. You need to do that skip. And I didn't get frag grenades to spawn, which they have like a 1 in, I think, 4% chance of not spawning. So I got completely screwed. And then the other runs that made it, I made one that made it to... I had another one that made it to the first airlock skip, but then it ended up... I ended up making all the jumps, like, first try. My spring jump was a bit slow, but it was recoverable. but then I nade jumped over the actual the big jump, which you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but I did it, and then I ended up accidentally jumping off the edge immediately after. I tried to jump over a gap, and I ended up hitting an invisible wall and just fell to my death. And I was like, well, alright, another run over. And then the third one that made it through Phantom Bump got all the way to... I ended up losing it because I killed 3 Marines at the end because I needed to get 1 more frag grenade, and none of them dropped any frags, so... Man, this is just great. What the fuck? Okay, well this might be already run over. The hell just happened? I just couldn't even... I don't know what happened. Like, the first time I jumped, I don't even know why. It just didn't give me the boost anymore.
Launch initiated!
Alright, well that's a bit of time loss. No, it's okay. We have a minute, and we have 2 minutes of time saved throughout the run.
Great! The blast door's jammed.
10 seconds
The
of it
missile
is
won't
only
fire
undone,
until it's
so...
cleared.
Whatever.
Get down there! You did it! Get back!
You can't see the first 3 letters. That might mean your PC, if you're like watching full screen, that means your PC, you're using the wrong resolution for whatever computer you're using. You're using the wrong resolution. That means you're actually cutting off the ends of your screen, so it's got nothing to do with the actual stream itself.
Chief?
Because I see it normally on mine, on my stream, so.
Covenant weren't the ones scanning us.
So, now can we worry about the giant metal planet? He's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface.
Hey, Jeremy, what up? Bro, it's good to see you. I almost never see you anymore, so it's always good to see you.
Tear us apart.
Where are the closest escape pods?
How did you come up with the name Heath? Yeah, man, Heath Ledger. It's named after Heath Ledger, the Joker. Obviously, come on. So obvious. Thank you.
All but one of the grav generators just went dark.
This is a lot of time loss. This is a lot of time loss.
We're almost there. Chief!
Yeah. I might need to restart that, actually. Hey, Shockwave.
Hold on.
Let me go check, because I know we are definitely... We were so close to 100 by the end of the
We're
month,
caught in the
but
gravity
then
well.
I'm sure we have a big, large gap to cover now.
Negative. Look out!
Let's see. We are currently... Oh, actually not as bad as I thought. We still have 75 subs. That's a lot more. I thought we were going to be down to like 60. Like 54 to 60-ish was what I was actually going to assume. So we actually are... We're on... We still got quite a few. Oh, this isn't as bad as I thought. I thought I was going to be like 30 seconds behind, but I'm half that, so that's okay. That is okay, baby. So you're going to see a lot of resets here. It's something that you didn't see during the other games, is that a lot of times whenever I was on a bad run with all the other games, I just continued playing. That is not going to be the case for Halo 4. I am doing world record attempts, which means if I am no longer on world record pace, which I played the game enough where I know it's like, okay, I've screwed up too much on this one part, and yes, there may be time save in enough time save to recover, but I would have to play way too perfectly for the rest of the run in order for that to happen, and it's not going to happen. So, I will just, even if I have like a bunch of deathless missions, I might just be really slow going through them, and I might just restart, and you're like, that was a clean mission, or that was a clean run, and the fact is that I wasted too much time, dealing other things, so you will see resets, even when I'm pretty far in the campaign. I'll definitely try and do at least one no reset run a day. It sounds like me and Corey might be racing almost every single day, so that'll be fun. That'll be fun as bananas.
About my condition, I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up, It is
Hello,
possible
Decaying
that
11, how you
heading
doing?
home will help you find a solution for my rampancy.
How?
Well, as far as I know,
I wonder
I'm
if
the
I
only
have a
AI
setting
ever
on,
generated from
because...
living tissue.
no, that
Cloned
was...
Dr.
Never mind, that
Halsey,
was
to be
with...
precise.
whatever it's
It
called.
may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions.
Dude, you can
That
kind of
means
sort of
getting
do
back to
blue
Halsey.
lift and jump, concussion jump on Composer. Dude, hype. That's fun. You can do blue, the beat, the bass, and the concussion jump. That's awesome, Jeremy. And yeah, we speaking of which, Jeremy, we should do a co-op run soon because you just got an Xbox One, right? So we should absolutely
Chief,
do
I'm
a
hearing that strange signal.
co-op run sometime, and also just, you know, play GTA with the
Sure,
crew,
it's more than anything.
you know.
Its
So
behavior is odd. Hostiles.
nah, man, Shockwave, it's okay. You don't need to talk to them. You don't need to talk to the scum. No, I'm kidding. I love you guys. I didn't mean it. Words were just coming out of my mouth. I was being emotional. The center of attention was shifted from me and I just couldn't handle it. I'm dead. Vroom vroom. This part, I will tell you, is gonna kill a lot of runs. You're gonna see a lot of resets because of this one part. Man. Yeah. With the time loss undone already, plus that is bad. Is bad, baby. Da 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 no da 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 da. Ah, thanks for the host, Hobow. Thank you, my friend. Which Halo game has the hardest tricks? Probably. I think Halo 1 does, honestly. Like, sword flying is one trick. So, like, yeah, sword flying's really difficult, but it's one trick. So, I think Halo 1 has the hardest tricks. You know, Tornado, Bridge Fall, Keys Bump, Nade Stack, they're all very, very difficult and advanced tricks, so... Halo 4 has a lot of tricks, but a lot of them are not overly difficult. Really the hardest ones would be Shutdown Launch, the Blue Elevator Skip, and then, you know, the beginning of Composer. The Concussion, the first airlock skip, and jump on Composer. Those are really the only hard tricks in the game. Button jump isn't that difficult, it's just really annoying. All the other tricks are pretty easy to do, you just need to know where to go. So I think Halo 1 probably is
Why did you wake me?
hardest tricks, I think. So,
I rewrote your
yeah man, T press Y, we missed you.
I've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generator. Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
My mic... Wait, hold on. Are you guys hearing me twice?
Seems like old times.
What?
Ready
Are there
to get
like...
back to work?
Hold on, is that
I
to
thought
other
you'd never
people?
ask.
Are you guys hearing me twice, or are you guys
We've
only
got
hearing me
intrusion alerts
once?
lighting up on multiple decks.
Because someone said apparently my mic is double
Our
peating.
best bet to figure out who's boarding
My
us is
sound
the
is off,
activation
and I
deck,
don't
4
hear
floors
anything,
up.
so it's not like a computer audio thing.
We'll keep that on
It's
it.
something else if that's the case.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months.
Let me
10
check my
days.
webcam.
Somebody should have found us by now.
You're
What's
fine.
that?
Okay,
Scan, high
I
intensity.
assume
Doesn't match
then-
any known patterns.
Thanks, Cobra. Thank you for the raid as well, Hobo, and thank you for the host and the
It's
raid, my
directly
friends,
above
and
us.
welcome all you Habu
Be
fans.
careful. Because some areas might have lost pressure.
Right.
Hey, yeah, I would not try and do Requiem sub 10. It's tough. I mean, anything over a 10. If I don't get sub 10 Requiem, that's pretty much means my run's dead.
Realize
But
the
hey,
ship had deteriorated so badly.
hey, Biz Life, how you doing? Alright. So if who was saying that they heard me? Accidentally had overscan on? Okay, never mind then. Yeah, I was gonna say, you might actually have 2 tabs open. we had that issue. I was a guest on the Griffball Hub channel for a run thing, and or no, I was commentating for a game. I think I was helping commentate for a game or something like that, and or no, maybe it was a speedrun thing, and I was talking to them, and the sound was coming. He was coming through twice, and we were so confused at why. Like, I was talking to Goose, and apparently Cal had left a extra tab open with the Griffball Hub channel with the audio on, so that it was coming through both times. And yeah, so.
Or we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
So a lot of times if you hear me twice, you might just have some secret extra tab open that you didn't realize you had.
That's one possibility.
I wonder if I have a
Landing
weird
craft
light setting.
flanking us.
We need
Not
to get
bad.
off this ship.
We've got bigger problems. We've got a
Yeah,
cruiser
so
on
I
the
have the
intercept
adjust
course.
username colors on, but
Head
it
for the
doesn't
elevator
seem to
banks.
actually be affecting it. I think
Are any
I
of
think
the ship
Twitch
defenses
changed
online?
its color coding for some, like
Only
the
the
blue names,
Hyperion
so it's
missiles,
actually
but
really
we'll
hard to
have to
see
fire
the
them
dark blue.
manually from the
People who
outer
use
hull.
dark blue as their name color. Really hard to see, actually. Like, easy. Yeah, dude, it is a nice shirt. Oh yeah, I forgot. I am wearing my Griffball World Tour shirt. It's a good shirt. It has all the maps on it from Halo 3, 4, and Reach. All the Griffball maps that were in matchmaking. So. I will let you guys know, a lot of these runs are going to start out pretty boring. We're not going to get that far into a lot of these runs, so you're going to see a lot of Dawn and Requiem. I'm just going to stick that out there. This next week is going to be a lot of Dawn and Requiem. So, yeah, that's fine. I don't actually need to kill him. I need him to leave me alone, but...
These covenants seem more fanatical than the ones we fought before. How hard?
Happiness.
We're just about there.
I gotta get some music in here, actually. As in my ear holes. I don't want it playing through the stream because, again, I want you to listen to me and only me. That is the purpose of this. Obviously. Okay. This is a really good Dawn, actually. Really pretty clean Dawn.
The auxiliary
Getting in
launch
here,
station should
if
be
I can get
back
into this
out
room
of the
before
air.
5 minutes, it's pretty good. Hey, bad
You'll have
monsters.
to prime the launch
Like, it's
for
a
ignition.
pretty decent time to have on Dawn. So,
Nothing. Just get to the
I mean, you can get this door to open at the 5-minute mark, but I'm not exactly going for IL here. So.
Chief, you need to find the missile controls. Launch initiated. Great! The blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared. Get down there. You did it. Get back.
Yeah, dude, Reach Griffball was my favorite Griffball. Thank you for the good luck, monsters. Can I recite every line of dialogue? Probably not from heart, but I know them as they come up.
Chief?
Like, when I'm seeing the scene, and then, like, yeah, I can
So
tell you what they are.
now can we worry about the giant metal planet? It's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross the dome's event horizon, its atmosphere is going to tear us apart.
Where are the
So
closest
yeah,
escape
I know, yeah, I could probably, I wouldn't be able to do it just from memory, but, you know, it's, again, visual memory, and whatnot, I'll be able to connect them, so. Very good, Dawn. Very, very good, Dawn. We'll actually be ahead by the end of this split, so this is good.
Hold on! We're caught in the gravity well.
Can you track the escape pods?
Negative. Look out!
Halo 4 multiplayer wasn't that good. It was a okay multiplayer. Like I enjoyed doing it, but it wasn't really. It didn't feel like a Halo game. Like you could tell it was Halo, but it just didn't have the same feeling. Yeah, Halo 4 SWAT was really, really fun though. But what's going on with you guys? How you been? How you been, girls?
Better than we did.
And guys. I mean,
How many ships?
maybe you're all girls. I don't know.
Plenty. Why?
Dude, I actually really want to get that game, Life is Strange or whatever. I watch the Xbox, as in the like Xbox,
Given all this debris,
Microsoft
chances are
Xbox
you'll find
Twitch
something
account
the Covenant won't
had
want
someone named
shown.
Kate streaming Life is Strange episode 3. Really, really good game. It looks like it. I love it. The entire time, all the guys in the chat were like, dude, this sexual tension between Chloe and Max right now. Max is the main character. Chloe's like your partner in crime for the game. Like the sexual tension between them, and then the entire time she was like, guys, there could be two girls who are just really close friends, alright? They're just besties. And then there's a random part where I stopped watching right when it was like Chloe's like, I dare you to kiss me, and it's like, and then she's like, oh god, I wish they didn't do that. God, it was the funniest thing ever. It was hilarious because the whole time they're like, oh, these are just what best friends do, and then there's like that, and she's like, why? Why can't there be a game where there's just two girls who are really good friends where they don't make out? She decided not to make out with her. It was okay. I kind of wish they didn't do that either, but hey, whatever. But I am actually like genuinely interested in the game. Those kind of games are starting to grow on me actually. I used to hate games that have like, you have to make all these decisions and they affect the outcome of the game. But Telltale Games does such an amazing job with the story. They make the story of the game so freaking interesting that like, I don't even care if I'm gonna make the wrong decisions and end up destroying everything. I just want to like, play the game and see like how it is. They're really good at it. They're really, really good at those games. Telltale is really good. I also want to get Borderlands, Tales of the Borderlands, which is another Telltale thing. I'll probably get that one. Oof, baby. Don't even know how I survived that, but okay. But yeah, I really want to get these games and whatnot.
If we're going to hijack
I'm actually starting to be really
going to have
interested
to find where they're landing.
in them. They just look so
I
good.
suppose you have a plan for that.
So you have a road trip? Maybe. It's not gonna be so much as a road trip as a train trip. Apparently my parents don't want me taking the car on a 4-hour drive, so, yeah, apparently my parents don't want me taking the car on a 4-hour drive, so they're like, there's the train that goes from Seattle to Portland, why don't you just do that? And I'm like, please, just give me a car. Alright, that clear made up for a little bit of lost time down at the bottom there. So 315 open is pretty decent. Dude, Stanley Parable is fantastic. Definitely one of my top 10 favorite games.
There's that phantom signal again.
That was really strange. That seemed to take way longer than that should have. That door open took like 20 seconds. That didn't really make sense to me.
I wondered when they'd show up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Shockwave, that's what I initially was. Like, normally I'm not okay with those games, but I've been watching the Telltale games recently. I watched Ray do Tales of the Borderlands, and then I watched, you know, Kate, the Xbox Kate do Life is Strange, and I was like, these are really, really well done. Like, the story in these are incredibly intriguing. So I really want to actually check those games out.
Let's see if it can tell us what the Covenant are so interested in.
What happened?
I don't know.
Dude, double team in all games, people are terrible. People are terrible as doubles all the time.
Several locations. I'll put them up for
Doubles playlists in Halo, everyone is really bad who does them. They're either really terrible or like super hardcore really good, which you almost never run into those people. Until you run into me and Naked Eli. Then you'll be like, dang, these guys are good. OMG, we're getting our faces wrecked. And then you're like, oh wait, that's Joker and Eli. Everything makes sense now.
Bring the cartographer back online.
You scare me.
Partially. This type of
we can actually wait for the checkpoint here.
Usually works in parallel.
Oh.
We'll have to locate its twin.
Oof. Baby, let's not do that, okay? I love you. I love you, girl. You don't need to do me like that. Like, see, I probably wouldn't do something like Walking Dead or Wolf Among Us because, I don't know, wasn't interested in those. I did watch a bit of Wolf Among Us, and it was like, and Walking Dead, I don't watch the TV show. It probably would be one of those that if I start to watch the TV show, maybe I'd start enjoying it.
But from the strength of that signal, the Infinity has to be close by. The cartographer should be back online. We may be able to use it to track the ship's location.
Nope. Oh no, oh my god, of course he has a needler. God damn it. Oh, that's such a good checkpoint though. Okay, that's a really... What a recoverable checkpoint that was. Normally you would be screwed in that situation. Normally you would go all the way back to before you hit the other button. So this is still gonna be a bit slow, but... Because these elites recently have been super trolly. Especially this gold one. He's just been a big bag of not fun. So that was a really, really lucky checkpoint. That would have been an instant run kill if I didn't have that, so.
Let's get to that terminus and find Infinity.
What do you know about Infinity?
Not much. She was supposed to be massive, but the project was only in prototype when we left.
Dude, what a checkpoint that was. That was the most silent bridge ever. There was no gunfire whatsoever. I didn't get shot at all that entire time. That was quite strange, but very, very nice. Because I also got a checkpoint. And I got another checkpoint, so if I do die there by turret guy, I'll be okay. Yep, alright. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Well, this might... Well, we'll see what happens. We might be able to recover this, but it's gonna be close.
Chief, the
2 deaths already is not great.
They're ordering all
we'll see what the
units
time
to
loss is
converge
by
on
the
the
end
tower.
of this. So.
I guess we got their attention.
Apparently I'm going against the best segment here, so never mind. I'm not really surprised that I'm gonna definitely lose time, but it should be recoverable. Quite delightful.
We're about to have our hands full. The elites just issued a general order. They're moving all ground teams to secure the tower entrance above us.
This is probably run over because I also didn't get concussion rifle. Yeah, this is probably run over, but we'll keep going and see what ends up happening. So But we're gonna be about 40 seconds behind, and being 40 seconds behind by the end of Requiem is
The
not easy.
Sentinels are trying to keep the Covenant out.
Still recoverable, but
While you were busy, I managed to clear up another transmission
Hello,
from
Soccer.
Infinity.
Sounded like he said artifact.
I wonder if it's related to whatever the Covenant are up to.
Where's the terminus?
The map placed it at the top of the tower.
yeah, more likely than not, this is dead run. Hey, Godstrafe, how you doing? Yeah, janitor, this is legendary. I was nowhere near the top. It's still recoverable, so we'll keep going. Yeah, it's barely, it would be barely sub 130 already. We'll have to see how Forerunner goes. Pretty much if I have a death anywhere on Forerunner, that's game though.
Defense AIs. Related
We're gonna
to
go
the
full
Sentinels,
YOLO on
it's
Forerunner
hard to
though.
say without a
We're
closer
gonna
look.
do it. I think
Come on,
there's
let's figure out
there's
where that
definitely
transit
if
system
I
comes.
you know if I don't take the time at the very start here to kill the extra crawlers, I should be able to just it might actually end up saving time. So, and if I die here, run was pretty dead anyways. So,
Negative. This is as close as I could get us.
hey, yeah, how you doing?
Hope you don't mind hoofing it a little.
I'm not gonna do the last one before lol. You're funny.
And they're back! Coming down the walls!
Nope. And that will be run over. Could have made that too. Just didn't run it. Did not recover. I would have been fine, but I got stuck on that tiny little sliver of pillar. So that's all good. It happens. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh shit! I gotta do that. Give me 1 sec. I gotta send a kind of important email. Dude, I'm hype. The job that I told you that I also asked for, the one that was back working the summer program for programming and game design and all that, got a word back that apparently if I get my application in by end week, she will be able to get me in. And I'm like, yes! I'm so excited. I'm gonna be so happy to work there again. I have to come up with a new game besides Monkey Ball. We now have to move on to a new game that's like challenging like Monkey Ball, but not Monkey Ball. Because that was what we used to do, and then I learned how to speedrun Monkey Ball, and then we beat that game 3 times over. So, and we beat Master. So now
Been out for a while.
I have to find a different game to run on the GameCube or something. GameCube or Wii. That's like kind of as challenging as something like Super Monkey Ball. So, you know, as precise kind of deal as that game. It's super just skill based, not very little RNG. So, is the Halo 4 record that good? Yes, it is. The Halo 4 record, there is only about 2 minutes of total time save in the run. I was already 35 seconds behind by the end of Requiem, which I had already lost. So I was already 30 seconds behind through 2 levels. So that means I already had less time save already. So we were already down to about, let's say, a minute 50 of time save. Then we need to, again, and I need to beat the record by over 40 seconds to get sub 140. So, take another 40 seconds away from that time. We're now at a 110-ish, right? Because I need to recover that time. So we're now at a minute and 10 of time save. And then, by missing that jump, that wasted another... I was gonna die, and that was gonna lose another 20 seconds on that death. Probably 15 seconds. But because of that, the problem is that, okay, there's another, there's another 50 seconds of time save. But I have to play so perfectly for the next next 6 missions that it's not worth it. If you're 30 seconds behind, if I'm pretty much over 30 seconds behind going into Reclaimer, it's game over. There's no way I can recover from that. So, my biggest time save is Composer. If I get a flawless Composer, I'll save 40 seconds alone right there. So, but it just, you don't, when it comes to running something, you don't risk it. If you're already if you're already behind by a certain amount of time, and you know how much time is recoverable, you also can't compare it against the perfect run. Because the 2 minutes of time save would be getting the perfect run. Basically getting IL world record every single level. That's not gonna happen. So, basically how I think about when I'm going to continue a run or not, I think about, alright, how much time save is gone, how much, I basically allow 10 seconds of leeway. From my personal best, if I'm 10 seconds, let's just say from my best run ever, I take 10 seconds away from that. So I potentially can get within 10 seconds of quote-unquote IO world record. That's not at all it, but so basically I minus an automatic 10 seconds from sum of best splits. My sum of best splits are what is it? It's It's a 128.54. I need basically 8 levels minus 10 on each level. So times 10. So pretty much minus 80 seconds, which is already a minute and 10. So I really only have 40 seconds of plausible, easily time save. And so that means I have a 40-second leeway, and if I'm anywhere over 40 seconds anywhere in the run, that's pretty much run dead. That's not always the case, of course. I mean, there's some levels that are easier. Dawn is one of the levels that I can easily save 10 seconds, so that, bonus, but that's how it kind of just makes it easier. But it's just my way to judge it, and that time gap gets bigger or smaller or bigger as we go. It's like if I'm minus 40 seconds by Requiem, that's dumb and I've lost too much time already. It's the start of the run and we've already lost way too much time. But if I was, if I was 30 seconds behind by Composer, I actually know that I have 40 seconds of time alone on Composer, so, and then I also have, okay, and I also have over, over, 20 seconds on Midnight as well. So, I have, yeah. Composer and Midnight are my biggest time saves, really, in the run, and, so, I mean, that time gap is a little bit... I mean, I know how I did on each level, basically, in the world record run. So, comparatively, I know how much time save is on each mission, too. If I want to save time, I know where it is in the run. and so I can just add those up and figure out where it is, so I can figure out whether I'm on world record pace or not, regardless of what it looks like.
Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Yeah, Lemon Chief, there's a few wall breaches, but you can only do it on co-op, really. They're only really co-op things, and they're not that fast
like old
anyways,
times.
so it'd be more of a lasso kind of thing.
I thought you know.
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Yes, but not what we want. We're looking for kind of a challenge game that's quick level based. Think of a game like Super Monkey Ball. That's the kind of game we're looking at. Ocarina of Time is all skill based, very little RNG. But I'm looking for a more like multiple level quick game like challenge levels. Let's take like jet car stunts. That would not be a bad one to try out. But yeah, like Super Monkey Ball basically. So think of games like Super Monkey Ball.
Chief, be careful.
I don't mind emails. I check all my emails every day. Have I got the Naked Tyrant achievement? No, I have not. Me and Eli will be getting it soon though. Me and Naked Eli will be doing co-op Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4 sometime soon.
Chief, watch out.
Not all in one day, probably. But over like a week we'll do it, so it'll be cool.
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful. That's the last of them.
Not the
Find
cleanest,
the
but,
override
you
for
know.
the blast shield so we can see what we're up against.
Corey beat the legendary. Yeah, he did beat the legendary. Like I was talking to Corey about it yesterday. That we were talking about how. Did I mention it on stream? Yeah, I did. Where like basically Corey beat the record, and then a bunch of his viewers who were like hardcore Corey fans came into my stream and started just trash talking me. Like, yeah, Corey's such a better runner than you. He deserves world record more than you. He's a way better Halo 4 runner than you. You're just shit at the game and all that. And then a week later, I take the record back, and I'm just like, well, and I take it back. Like he beat my record by I think, what, 20 seconds, and then I just go beat the record by almost 2 minutes, and it's like, yep, all right, all the people who are thinking that I'm just shit at this game can now shut their face, because obviously, you know, I can tell you I'm a good runner, but actions speak a bit louder than words, and I literally just, you know, I beat the record. No offense to Corey, but I put all of his viewers in their place a bit. Like, yes, Corey's. I think Corey's a better runner than me, yes, but you don't need to be an asshole about it. I do think Corey's a better runner than me at Halo 4 now. You know, I don't really do Halo 4 as much anymore, so I'm not as good as I used to be at this game. Doesn't mean I'm still not good at it. So, I love showing people up, though. I'll be honest, I'm a cocky bastard. And I love, whenever someone talks trash to me, I love just destroying their face and rubbing their face all in whatever I destroyed them. Just to prove a point that you're an asshole, and I'm obviously, you know, I'm actually good at whatever you're gonna trash talk me about. I'm just that kind of person. I'm a highly competitive person, and when someone trash talks me, oh man, does that motivate me. Does that motivate me, baby? So,
These Covenants seem more fanatical than we fought before. How far to the missile?
We're just about there.
not bad again.
The auxiliary launch station should be to your left, out of the airlocks. You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana.
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station.
Randall, what up?
Chief, you need to find the missile controls.
I gotta do Halo 4 easy run sometimes, and damn it. Well, that's gonna lose a bit of time.
Launch initiated.
Yay for pushing buttons on the wrong side. Ow.
Great! The blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's clear. Get down! You did it! Get back!
I activate that really quick. I'm just saying. Sub 8 done will happen sometime. Am I gonna go for easy record? Haha! No. Never. I'm not an easy record. I don't care about the easy record.
Chief?
The Covenant weren't the ones scanning us.
So, now can we worry about the giant metal planet? It's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross the dome's event horizon, its atmosphere is going to tear us apart.
Where are the closest escape pods?
Watch Super Monkey Ball at AGDQ. Yeah, I actually learned the run. I'm a friend of Jeff who runs the game. He ran it at AGDQ. I actually asked if I could be on couch, and then I saw how busy his couch was, and I decided to sit out, and I decided to hang out with my Halo Runs friends. So, but it was a really good run. He's really good at the game. But yeah, I basically, like, during the summer, we would, during our event, whenever we have break time, because there's a few, like, hour or two that we just kind of hang out and have break time. And we had a challenge. We did a Super Monkey Ball challenge where we would try from the start of the game, we would complete everything in the game in this summer. Including, like, all the master difficulty stuff. Plus all the extra levels, which was the hard part.
Hold on!
No, what'd I do? Control it.
We're caught in the gravity well.
Can you track the escape pods?
Negative. Look out!
Oh, dude. Yeah, well, I know everyone's cocky at some points, but dude, I like being cocky. I like being cocky, okay? But I also like the fact that a lot of times I can actually back it up. I can be cocky and I can actually prove that whatever I'm being cocky about, I can back up, so. Because I'm a bastard that way, so, you know.
Looks like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
I like the Halo 4 Magnum as well. I like how it looks.
Plenty. Why?
We still need a ride home.
Dude, Fear Rod hype. Love getting Fear Rod.
Chief,
hype.
check your ammo. You might want to go easy until we can locate some more. Given all this debris,
Well, guys, please.
chances are you'll find something.
I know my ass is hot,
Shot at them.
but please.
I'm picking up a faint transmission.
But yeah. Anyways, though, what
Covenant.
I think I
don't
mentioned
think so.
something,
The
and then we
pattern's
never
different.
really got into it because it started talking about
Try to
Life is Strange.
triangulate its position.
Oh yeah. Well, I am wondering. I just was wondering how you guys are all doing. So things are really starting to look up for me, though. Like I was in a really bad place the last week, honestly, or last 5 days. I mentioned it yesterday that my mind's been in a pretty bad place recently. I've been very almost regretful about a lot of things. Everything was kind of looking bad for a while there, so everything was going wrong, and I was just not in a good place. I'll talk a bit about it because, hey, guess what? You guys are my diary. I can tell you all my problems just because that's a way for me to vent. But basically, over the last week, I tried to do a bunch of stuff. There were like 5 different things that I tried to push. Like, I was being very proactive about trying to get stuff. I mean, as I said, I left college, and yes, I'm going to be doing online. I still haven't started the online classes, but I am going to do online college classes, things like that. And yeah, I got a job and all. But then, you know, I also want my streaming to take off. And for a while there, it was starting to slow down. Average viewership was going down. It wasn't growing. I was kind of at a standstill. It still kind of is, but it's starting to get back up there a bit. Anyways, though, I sent out messages to, like, 3 groups of people asking to join their Twitch teams, because, alrighty. Sweet. Because I'm looking for a Twitch team that's business-oriented. 2 of the teams I talked to the Collective, which is the same team Lovable, Lamb Chop, and Ray Narvaez is on, Brown Men's on, and I asked Lamb Chop if I was like, hey, would it be alright, what would I need to do to actually be added to the team, and he was like, really, this is just a team of friends who just play games together, like, we know each other very well, and that's why we have it. So, I was like, okay, understandable, and then I left it at that, because honestly, I wasn't looking for that kind of team anyway. I'm looking for a team that's actually business-oriented, that's like looking— oh my god, that clear!
I'll run a soft patch to it from the field. Never know what might come in handy.
But I'm looking for a team that's centered around businessy, so like focus on growing channels, something like the Wobblers basically, which I did ask Jeff, like, I was interested in joining the team, and he's like, right now we're not looking for anyone, but I told him, is like, I'm just trying to find a team that's business oriented. Even the Wigglers would have been okay, which is the whole thing, but I didn't, I wasn't expecting it to work out, but none of them ended up panning out, but Jeff said he'll keep an eye out for me if anything comes up, and so I'm super thankful. Jeff's a cool guy, really cool friend. If you haven't seen him, Jeff is a super monkey ball runner. He does a lot of casual stuff as well. His username is literally just Jeff on Twitch, and no, he's not from Rooster Teeth, but just Jeff on Twitch. Really, really cool guy, so you guys should check him out. But he said he'll keep his eye out for me if anything comes out, so... but initially I got no response, so I got no response for the longest time. And then I also submitted my application into DigiPen to work during the summer. I got no response for a while on that. Recently, I don't know what's been up with Zebra, but he doesn't want to speak to me. I don't know what I did. I don't know if he's just... we were cool, like, when I left Arizona, and then I hadn't really talked to him since I came back from Arizona, and then all of a sudden I find out that he's actually mad at me. And the day I left before Arizona, and the day that I did leave for Arizona, we were on good terms. So I don't know what happened, but he's like, I don't know what's up with him, but he's apparently not happy with me, which is really sucky, because he is still my closest friend. And closest IRL friend, for sure. Really just my closest friend, and he just doesn't even want to talk to me anymore, which is super sucky. So I don't know what's up with that. Like, I've tried to talk to him and ask, like, yo, what up? Why are you mad at me? Things like that, but
Is that the same signal?
we're having girl drama. It's okay.
Mayday,
Me and him catfight sometimes. It's okay. So there's that going on. So that was another kind of patch of sadness for me.
From the strength of that signal, the
Okay. Did the nade really end? That's run over. Fun. Where did that nade come from? But okay. Yeah, I'm running only Halo 4 today. Dre. It's Halo 4 week, so... So yeah, it's really sucky, because I don't know if he's just trying to, like... I don't know if he's just trying to, pull away in a way that's like, since I'm no longer gonna be his roommate, the fact is we're not gonna chat or hang out as much as we used to. So he's just trying to get over that and just be like, I'm just not gonna talk to you at all, to just kind of make it a fact almost. Or he's genuinely mad about me at something. A lot of my old Halo runs friends don't want to talk to me. I don't know. I feel that I think they feel that I abandoned them to continue with my streaming, which I didn't really. I got bored with Destiny. That's why I stopped playing it. I didn't stop playing Destiny because my stream took off all of a sudden and all I cared about was streaming. I stopped playing Destiny because I got bored of it. And I wanted to play with them again, but it just... I didn't have the time as much anymore, and yes, I did care about my streaming a bit, but it's not like I abandoned them in a way that's like I never wanted to talk to them again. I still thought of them as good friends, but apparently they don't think me as that anymore. So it's okay, but hey, whatever. Then let's see what else happened. Parents haven't been overly happy with me. With my mom's still very iffy about this whole dropping out of college thing. She's trying to be supportive, but I can tell she's very nervous about it. But as I said, all of these things have been happening in the last week, and nothing was really looking up for me for a while, for a week or so. So my head was just in a really bad place. I mean, really bad place, and luckily it's better now. Everything started to look up. As I said, Jeff responded to me, finally said he'd keep an eye out for things. I just got a response back from DigiPen this morning saying that they would love to have me again. I just need to send in an application. Still no word from Vaughn, so still working on that end. Things like that. Hey, what up? What you looking for?
Chief, watch out!
Okay. Alright.
Didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so badly.
But yeah, so there's just been a lot of stuff that's been going on with me that's not been super hype and kind of been in a bad place. But I also started talking to this girl. I've been doing some Skype dates with this girl every night, and that's been putting me in a very good mood. So that's been the one bonus that's been very nice recently. So kept me motivated, I should say. But yeah, things were just not looking up really for quite a while there for me. I was starting to get really worried, you know.
Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against.
I was starting to get really worried. Like, I know this whole dropping out of school thing, it's a very risky move, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. And I am still going to be going to college, but it's still a very risky move. But I know there's a higher percentage of things not working out than they are working out. And it just, for the last week, it's been that mode where I'm like, man, I'm really feeling like this is not going to work out. So, and it's not been great on my mental status. So, but as I said, things started to go all upwards again recently, so that's really good. So yeah, things are starting to look a bit better. We'll see how things work out. So I'm still very nervous, but at least things are starting to go in a good direction. So things are progressing. Things were at a very big standstill, and it scared me. So.
Are any of the ship-to-ship defenses online?
Only the Hyperion missiles, but we'll have to fire them manually from the outer hull.
Yeah, Frenzy. That happens. What can I say that happens? Hey, Duckling, what's up, my friend? How you doing? Yeah, but it's been good. I've tried to be very proactive about things, trying to get things taken care of, and trying to move on and progress and make the decision to drop out of college actually mean something, instead of sitting back waiting for things to happen, because things will never happen that way. And I know it, and I know I need to be alrighty. I need to be pushing things here, so I'm doing my best, and I'm really getting frantic about trying to do something with my stream. After this month, you're going to see, as I said, after this month, my stream plan is going to be, I typically stream about 6 hours a day. I think what I'm going to start doing after this month is I'm going to be doing speedruns for about 4 hours a day. And then the last 2 hours will be casual gameplay of, like, really anything. Maybe learning a new speed game, or just playing a game normally, or anything like that. Or maybe playing multiplayer, I don't know. So, there'll be, like, kind of after this week, I'm gonna actually, my stream's gonna turn into about 60 to 70% speedrunning, and then, you know, 30%-ish of just random kind of whatever I want to do stuff. So that's what I think I'll be doing. I think that's really the direction I need to move in. So speedrunning still being the main thing, but then opening it up to see if people enjoy me just doing regular things that are non-Halo. I need to do something with my stream. Otherwise, I'm starting to hit a standstill with it, and I can tell.
Somebody
So
found us by now. What's that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are we to the observation?
But yeah, I have hope's been restored, so it's been good.
Be careful.
I'll figure out what's up with Vaughn at some point.
Because some areas might have lost pressure.
I'm not gonna lose a friend just because he's mad at me about something I don't even know. Oh yeah, I still gotta update my FAQ. I gotta do that, man.
I didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so
You're
badly.
very right, Douglas. I gotta do that. Hello, Frankers. Toppy, by the way. Catching up on chat now.
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
I thought about it, like, I thought about starting my own Twitch team and just doing something like that, but the truth is, the kind of the problem with that is that, you know, if I was to start a Twitch team, I'm more likely than not gonna be the biggest, the most followed person on that team, when, and then, like, the people I would add to the team, they already have teams who are, in general, a lot better than something I would start, so I just don't have the following for it to actually make it a warrant that a desirable team to be a part of, so
Good news is these
maybe one day, but for now, I want to see if I can find a Twitch team that will actually be focused on really about growing your own audience and
Or
whatnot.
we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
And also, you know, it's a group of people that I also get along with. I don't want to be, like, I'll join a team initially, but I actually want to connect with the people on the team well. I want to actually be friends with the people on the team. I don't want to just be like, we're on a team. You know, I never really talk to anyone there, but I actually want to, like, hang out with people, whoever I actually join with. So...
We need to get off
What's
this
with
ship.
the
We've got bigger problems.
dialogue delay? He seems really
We've
slow
got a cruiser
talking.
on an intercept course. Head for the elevator banks.
Are any of the ship-to-ship defense?
How did Halo 3 go? Very well, actually. I feel a lot more consistent at the game. There's still just the random deaths that I get and whatnot that really there's a lot of things I just can't help. But, I feel a lot more consistent at Halo 3 now. I feel like I can actually do decent in runs now. But yeah, I mean, one thing that's like, I gotta say, I have very few IRL friends right now. Actually none. I'll be honest. I don't have any. Like, all my friends that I, like, talk to... Ow. Wow. Okay, Nades. I thought you would all explode at the same time, but that's okay. All of them are online friends, right? You know, such as Rainbow Dash. I've been playing quite a few things with him. You know, my Griffball team I'm friends with, all that. But they're people I've never met. I would love to meet a lot of those people. And I don't really have any IRL friends right now. I've never been a guy to have a lot of IRL friends, though. I mean, Vaughn was really my only closest friend, and really the only real friend I had outside of online stuff. I mean, everyone else is... He was the only real person I really connected with. I'm a weird kid. I may be very social, and I may be able to hang out with a lot of people. I just don't connect with those kind of people that often. So Vaughn was the only one that truly understood me.
Alerts lighting up
Oh god. But no, I mean, so honestly, I also don't really feel the need to have really anyone
that on.
IRL. I mean, I'm back in Washington. The only people I really would know would be the people who are still here for college, you know, UW and whatnot.
Should have found us by now.
And those are the people that
What's that?
I already
Sensor scan,
knew
high
and
intensity.
never really
Doesn't match
connected with.
any known patterns.
The other people that I'll be good friends with is the people at DigiPen. That's why it's like, if I actually get to work at DigiPen again, it'll be super good, because I'll actually be able to hang out with some people that I'm really good friends with. So, that'll be really good again. But
Right.
I don't really have anyone I just go hang out with or anything right now. And kind of sucky, actually. I didn't realize it would suck. I was like, it'll be fine. I know Vaughn's gonna be in Arizona, it's gonna suck. But we'll try and stay in contact a bit, but
Deteriorated so badly.
it's gonna suck. But it's more sucky than I realized, actually. But that's why it's like, maybe I'll connect with people online. And everything will work out. So,
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
that's why I'm saying, I'm serious. Like, if anyone is interested in coming to PAX, even if it's like, you know, even if you're not sure, you're like, I never really wanted to go to a gaming convention. If you've never really had the intention to go to a gaming convention, but it's like, it sounds interesting, but hey, I've never really felt the want to go, you should consider it. You can come chills with me for the entirety of a weekend.
Find the
4
override for
days.
the blast shield so
I
we
got
can see
PAX
what we're up against.
tickets! I do want to get rid of those though, because I don't want to like spend, I don't want to like not sell them, so I will like sell them on Craigslist or something if no one wants to take me up on the offer. So, Eli might use one of the sets of tickets if he doesn't get a media pass. But yeah, so if anyone's genuinely interested in going to PAX Prime in Seattle in end of July,
One possibility.
when is PAX Prime? I don't know. I'll give you dates again. PAX Prime. It is August. Oh, sorry, end of August. My bad. I keep saying end of July. I mean end of August. August 28th through the 31st. So what? What is that? That's Memorial Day, right? Memorial Day weekend, or is that? I don't know. It's one. I think it's one of those weekends. It's a holiday weekend. If you're interested in coming to a gaming convention, trust me, it's worth whatever the cost it would be. Unless, you know, you're like in Australia, but if you're anywhere in the US or even like Canada or anything, and
Head for the elevator bay.
you're like not sure if it'll be worth it, I can vouch. I've been there the last 4 years. Every year, I've had more and more fun with it. So you should absolutely go. It's so worth it. So, but if anyone's interested, I got a few extra tickets that you can get it off me. So. What year was I in, Sean? I was still in my freshman year. I had just finished my freshman year. So, it was good. I got out early rather than going in debt a whole bunch and then realized then I want out. So, it's good I left when I did. It's one of the intentions I did leave when I did. It was like, you know, I was considering like, maybe I should stay a bit longer, see if maybe I end up figuring things out. But then I was like, if I do that, I'm gonna end up being quite a few $1,000s in the hole, and then end up leaving anyways, and totally like, and it just wouldn't have ended well. So
How far to the missile?
We're just about there.
that guy is wanting to suicide me.
The
It's okay,
auxiliary
I just
launch
won't
station
save time
should be
instead
to your
of
left,
make it.
out of the airlocks. You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana.
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station.
Hey, Order, what's up? I'm a bit behind on chat. I'm catching up on it as I go through this.
Chief, you need to find the missile controls.
Ow. Ow. I'm definitely someone who's willing, like, I would love my stream thing to go, like, super, super awesome.
Launch initiated.
Awesome. So. But it's kind of a luck-based thing.
Great. The missile
And I am willing to do my own
until it's cleared.
business, and trust me, I got people skills.
You did it! Get back!
Sitting here running a stream might be more helpful than college. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely has. It made me a much more social person. I mean, I already was a social person, but I gotta say, I've been a lot more open with people and a lot more confident, and people seem to like it even more than I already was, so it's nice.
Chief?
Speedrun Kodar.
The Covenant weren't the ones scanning us.
So, now can we worry about the giant metal planet?
Interact with followers in customs other 30%. It won't be customs every day. I like doing customs, but
The second we cross the
you
dome's
know.
event horizon, its atmosphere is going to tear us apart.
Where are the closest escape pods?
Aft vehicle bay. I'm tagging the closest airlock. Go!
Yeah, dude, Halo 5 runs will be fantastic. Halo 5 run will be pretty sweet. It won't be magical. It won't be anything like Halo 4 at the start. And that's why it's like I know a lot of the people planning on running Halo 5 won't still run Halo 5. I guarantee it. They'll be like, yeah, I found out we didn't really enjoy speedrunning, or found out that Halo 5 speedrun is not that much
All
fun.
but one of the grav generators just went dark.
It'll take about 3 months before that run actually gets decent and enjoyable to do. So it's about how long it took with Halo 4. And we already knew half the tricks. We knew quite a few tricks in Halo 4 already when the speedrun started of it. We won't know any of them, so.
Hold on!
It is, Sean. Yeah, right after Halo 5. Like, right when Halo 5 comes out, I'm gonna do a casual playthrough of the game because I know people aren't gonna want to watch a speedrun right as the game comes out because it's like we want to actually see the game content. So, right when Halo 5 comes out, I'm gonna do a casual play of the game where I'm just gonna go through the game. You'll probably see me skip a few areas of enemies, but you'll see me clear out a lot of enemies. I won't do any skips or anything. If there's anything that's already known, I won't try anything like that. We'll watch all the videos. We'll watch everything, the ending. We'll just let it all play out. And then immediately after, we're going to do a speedrun of it so you can see the difference. So.
Covenant fared much better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Plenty.
And who knows? I mean, as I said, I'm hoping.
We still need.
Oh, nuts! I gotta talk to Bravo as well. That's the other person I gotta recontact. That was another one that was like I contacted Bravo
Chief,
about trying to
check
get
your
some marketing work for
You might wanna go
343.
easy until we can locate some more.
And
all
I never
this
got a
debris,
response from him.
chances
And
are
I
you'll
need
find
to like
something
I
that
want
will
to
help
try
you
again,
them.
and then if he doesn't respond again, I'm gonna have
I'm
Goose
picking up a faint
try
transmission
and,
on the high band.
Covenant.
I don't think so. The pattern's different.
try
Try to
and
triangulate.
Goose said she'll help. She'll nudge Bravo for me, so which would be super cool. It's all about those people who. It's all about those network connections, my friends. It's all about those network connections. So.
Warthogs, and still in one piece.
But yeah, I'm
Nice
looking
to
to
see your
hopefully get a
levels
press
holding
copy of Halo 5 so I get it early. And then I can actually route the game and start finding tricks in the game. I'm not a big trick finder.
Chief?
I can find a few skips and
About
stuff.
my condition,
But it's like small skips,
didn't
like
wanna
jumping a
mention
gap to
seeing as
skip a
how it's
fight
a
below
big
us.
long
Think the
shot,
Forerunner,
since you brought it
after
up.
the first pylon where we jump
It
over
is
that battle,
possible that
that's
getting
something that
home
I can
will
come up
help
with
find
no
a
problem because
solution
those
for
are
my
really
rampage.
easy to see. You just need to know
Well,
your
as far as
character's
I know,
ability.
I'm the only AI ever
But things like
generated
the composer out of bounds
Well,
stuff,
it's not
never
possible
would have found those kind of things.
It may be possible
You know,
to
the
recompile
concussion
my
jump at the
neural
beginning
net
of
by
Composer,
replicating those
definitely
same
something
conditions.
I could find.
That means getting back
I didn't
to
find
Halsey.
that one, but it's something I could find. But then, yeah, if I can get it early, I can actually start rounding out the game, so I can give a really interesting speedrun right when Halo 5 comes out. You know, regular gameplay, and then you can see an actually
I'm hearing that strange signal
semi-done speedrun, where a lot of the routing has been done, as in just the main level routing, like what weapons we pick up where, what enemies to kill, do we go left or right, which enemies we do kill and which enemies we skip, things like that.
Hostiles.
So that'll be a lot of routing. So I will let you know if that does end up happening. I won't obviously if I get let's say I get a press copy. I'm just saying if I somehow get one, okay? I might not even get a press copy, but if I do, You might see kind of shorter streams for me that the week leading up to Halo 5 for that exact reason, that I'm going to be doing a lot of routing in Halo 5 if I somehow get a press copy. So. Oh, that was dumb. He shouldn't have killed me. It's my opinion on Halo 5 multiplayer. I liked it. I like the Halo 5 multiplayer. It's a lot more competitive. There's a lot of the abilities. I turned off the floating ability when you aim down sights. Hated that. I hate the ground pound. Don't like the shoulder charge. Thruster pack's okay. I've always liked thruster pack though. But shoulder charge is meh. Ground pound and the hover ability, terrible. Clamber's alright. It gets a bit annoying at times when it's automatic. Turned off automatic clamber, but it's definitely a useful thing. Like, I can already imagine clambering over invisible walls in campaign. You just, like, jump somewhere and they didn't put the invisible wall high enough, so Chief ends up clambering over an invisible wall and you get out of the map by doing something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a thing. It basically just gives you a little tiny bit of extra jump height. That's pretty cool. And that's if you can actually jump on invisible walls, which I feel if it's a collision you probably could. But hey, you never know. I use Bumper Jumper. Halo Freegrin. I play Bumper Jumper. Hey, 96 Dane, how you doing?
Chief. You've been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
I am actually, it's gonna be cool. So, I'm going down to, I think I'm gonna be, I will be going down to Portland this weekend. The girl I've been on Skype dates with, we're actually gonna meet up. I'm gonna go see her in Portland. It was kind of a spontaneous thing. We just came up with it on yesterday, really. Yeah, it was Sunday night. We were just like, it's like, I really want to see you.
Like
you know
old
what?
times.
Fuck it.
Ready to
I'm
get
gonna
back
do
to
it.
work?
I'm gonna come down to Portland.
I thought you never asked.
She doesn't live in Portland, but close enough. I just say Portland. But I'm not gonna tell you where she actually
to
lives.
figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck.
But,
4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
anyways, so I'll be going down there to actually go see her for a day and a half or so. I'll be leaving, I think, Friday, and then I will be coming back Saturday night.
Should have found us by now.
And it'll be
What's
super.
that?
I'm so excited
Sensor
to
scan,
see her
high
again.
intensity. Doesn't match
The
any
girl
known
I've been
patterns.
Skyping with is the girl I met.
How close are
I
you
went
to
on a
the
date or
observation
two with in Hawaii. We were on
It's directly
vacation
above
together.
us.
We're not together, but we were both on vacation at the same time, and I ended up asking her out. Because
Because some areas
why
might
not?
cause pressure.
So, and it's definitely been one of my favorite things I've ever done, and I'm really happy I did it. So, I'll be going down to Portland to go see
Chief, watch
her
out!
this weekend. I think it's alright. It's been decided, and I'll also be chilling with the D-Fleur. I also gonna be with the D-Fleur, Dragon Flare. He's one of those friends I played with Destiny, who's really cool. I met him. We hung out at SG or AGDQ together. We have some pictures of us cuddling together. It's pretty cool. You should probably go skim through my pictures and find them. Go to my AGDQ pictures and you'll find me cuddling with Dragon Flare. So, but I think me and him are gonna grab a lunch or something together. So,
It's possible we just came
when I get
across
down
a
there, so
rogue
that'd be
salvage
fun to
ship.
actually see him again. He's a cool dude. Soup's cool dude.
Or we might
I haven't seen him
stumble into
stream forever,
Covenant
but a lot of those guys kind of stopped streaming.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
Dude, JGC, you live in Seattle? Let's go,
one
dude.
possibility.
I thought about it. There's actually quite a few people who live in the Seattle-ish area. Like, I know SG does, so I was like, we should do a meetup. We should just do stream meetup time, where we just meet up with a bunch of people, but as I said, just wait as I said, if you're interested in PAX and you don't have PAX Prime tickets, you should. I have a few extra sets of tickets that if you're willing to just, you know, pay regular value, face value. I'm not gonna like mark up the price on it. Each ticket was $40, so it's like $160 total for 4 days. It's not that bad for. Trust me, it's totally worth the money. And if you're interested and you don't have PAX Prime tickets, I'm willing to give them out. So you would need to pay for like plane and hotel, but they're pretty cheap. Plane's the expensive part. Hotel's really not that bad. There's some pretty cheap hotels in Seattle. It's in Seattle, August 28th through the 31st. So last weekend in August. It's super, super fun, and you and me can just chill out the whole time, and it will be great. We'll totally hang out. We'll do, I guarantee you they'll have a Halo 5 beta thing going on there. They'll have, like, people playing Halo. I guarantee you they'll have something from Halo 5 there. I'm sure, like, more than likely, they'll probably just have Halo 5 multiplayer there. So kind of like the beta, but they'll probably be on, like, a new map or something. Or a new game type is what they'll probably have. And then they'll probably show, like, exclusive footage and stuff at the Halo panel. Which is different than actually being on the convention floor. But, so we'll totally hang out. We'll play Halo 5 together. I guarantee you Halo will be there. They always have something there. They had MCC last year. They had Halo 2. They had games on Lockout last year. And then, you know, we'll also just... Oh, no! We'll get foods. There's also... There'll probably be a bunch of new games coming out. There'll be games you never played. We'll get to go to panels and watch exclusive videos, meet cool people. We'll hang out, you know, if you've ever wanted to meet Rooster Teeth people, that's always the way to go. They always have, Rooster Teeth will have their own panel there. Ray, I'm sure, Ray's gonna be there 3 days. He's leaving Monday, so he doesn't have tickets for Monday, so I think he's leaving Monday, so. But you can meet a bunch of streamers there. There'll be lots of streamers. I'll be hanging out with some of the streamy people. Jeff and Ray I'll probably hang out with. Whatever other people that I know who will be there, I'll chill out with them as well. It'll be hype, so.
Great! The blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared. Get down! You did it! Get back!
Yeah, it is Memorial Weekend. Am I scared for Griffball in Halo 5? No, not at all. I'm not really scared of it. I have a feeling those are things you might be able to turn off, honestly. I feel there's going to be settings that you can turn those kind of things off. I hope they do, though.
The Covenant weren't the ones scanning us.
So, now can we worry about the giant metal planet?
Bye, CEOs, by the way.
It's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross the dome's event horizon...
Memorial Day was 6 minutes ago. Lol. Yeah, that was Memorial Day. Then it's Labor Day weekend. It's one of those like work day offs or whatever. I think is typically when they have it. So is it Labor Day weekend or something? It's one of those things. Should do Destiny raid with subs and viewers. I could do something like that. I mean, there's a lot of things I can do. Maybe we'll just have a giant subs viewers GTA lobby. Maybe we'll do Happy Wars. I don't know if you guys ever played Happy Wars. It was free with gold for a while. I think it's a free game that's like a really just kind of fun, like kind of cartoony arcade game. That's a lot of fun to do. It's like Storm the Castle, where basically you're a knight and you get these weapons and stuff, and then you try and get to the other enemy's base, break through the door, and then capture their base, right? So it's a very fun, just kind of enjoyable, nice game. It's a very cute game. It's a lot of fun though. I used to play it on the 360 a bit with the Griffball people. You know, so it's a fun game. So maybe we'll just do giant lobbies of that, things like that. So there'll be lots of things.
Track the escape pods.
I'm not gonna speedrun Borderlands 2. It's too much RNG for me, sadly. Although you don't really need to worry about RNG if you really just want to do it, but hey. Not really that kind of runner, I guess. Yeah, of course I'll play Halo 5 on Legendary. I'm not going to be playing on easy. Entrepreneur, you know. Spencer, hey Dicker. Alright, I'm still catching up on chat just a bit. I've been on rant, so rant mode.
Doesn't look like the.
If all the enemies in the entire game were skippable, like if every level were like shut down.
Plenty.
Well, yeah, Frenzy, it's like we don't know how Halo 5 is gonna be, but I mean, all the Halo games have had a semi-similar thing where it's like the game is challenging, but still very broken at times. Halo 4 being typically a little bit more broken than the other ones, but if it's anything like that, I just hope, my hope is, I know speedrunning is a big part of, like, 343 really respects, like, the speedrunners and, like, you know, looks out for them and things like that, helps us out, you know, name achievements after us and stuff. I really don't have, I really hope they don't, like, purposely put in speedrun shortcuts in the game and stuff, though. They might put in one for, like, one level, something like, there's something like the shutdowns, the giant shutdown skip, I don't mind having for one level, you know? They purposely make one level that you can beat in, like, 4 minutes, right? I don't mind something like that, but I don't want the entire game to be like, oh hey, there's these hidden shortcuts pretty much on every part that you can just do to skip everything. Because that would make something like any percent really, would make the run-through of the game really, really boring and people would not run it. The game needs to be made like all the other Halo games, forget the speedrunners, don't think about them, try and make sure your game doesn't have glitches, and we'll break the game after that. So, because if there's shortcuts that exist in the game, breaking the game isn't going to be necessary, and then it's not going to be fun. So I really hope they don't do something like they put in shortcuts everywhere. So, because it's like, you could be a speedrunner. That would ruin, actually, how to actually run the game. So I really hope they don't do something like that. I don't think they will, but you never know what goes through companies' heads sometimes.
Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again. Stronger this time.
Do you think there's something to it?
I'm curious more than anything. Its behavior is odd.
Hostiles!
Daymade, yeah man. Just go through Twitter, go through my Twitter pictures. You have to go back in, like, all the way back in January, but if you just go through pictures, you'll see pictures. If you just skim through them, eventually come up to pictures of me at AG2Q with a bunch of the Halo runners. And you'll see me and Dragon cuddle. It'll be fantastic. Thanks for the boost, actually.
If we're going to hijack a ship from these Covenant, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
I don't suppose you have a plan for that.
We could always ask nicely.
Asking's not my strength.
Did I actually shoot 2 shots there? It only sounded like I shot 1. It doesn't matter. Man, I haven't done IL grinds in quite a while. I gotta say, it's weirdly relaxing to do IL grinds again. I haven't done, or not IL, world record attempts again. It's just, it's just weirdly relaxing.
I'll run a self-patch to it from the
I enjoy doing it. I forgot how much I enjoyed running Halo 4, honestly. I like running the other games more, but, well, like, you know, I want to run all the other games. Could you recover the Joker sleeper video with Rikuba? RTAs, there's a video out there already, RTAs. I retweeted it. I didn't actually upload the whole stream to YouTube, that's okay. I honestly also didn't. I was actually a bit okay with losing the video because it's like, I didn't really want to upload 24 hours of footage onto YouTube. But there's a clip of me falling asleep on YouTube already. Blaze JP put it on YouTube. It's under Halo Speedruns. If you look up that account, you'll find it. I'll also just go to my Twitter and look for a retweet recently. Do I know what other runners are going to be at PAX? I don't know, actually. I have no idea what other people... I don't know if there'll be other Halo runners, but there'll be a lot of, like, streamers. You know, people like Jeff, a bunch of the Wobblers are going to be there. Professor Broman, I'm sure, is going to be there. People like, someone like, I don't know, big YouTubers and streamers are going to be there. So, like, someone like Syndicate, PewDiePie will probably be there. I hate them, but, you know, they will be there, probably.
What's it doing?
I don't know.
It's all right.
I really don't know who
This
is
energy is
actually going to be
actually a
going.
ferroelectric
But
canopy.
I know there is going to be quite a few people that are going. I don't know about any Halo runners that are going. Naked Eli will be going. That's the thing. Naked Eli will be going. I didn't mention him, but yeah, you totally hang out with me and Naked Eli. I'll be hype. Me and Naked Eli have never met before, so that will actually be hype as well.
We'll have to
be
locate
best
its
buddies.
twin.
I'll be like, Eli! And then he'll be like, who are you? I'll be like, I'm that dude guy who does thing with you. And he'd be like, alright, okay. And then I'll just embarrass him in any way I can. Because that's what I do. And it'll be hype, and then we'll make out. Confirm, I'll send pics. I'll send pics of me and Naked Eli making out.
Same signal.
It'll be fantastic. He'll be okay with it.
Mayday.
He probably won't be, but he won't even
UNSC
know it's gonna
AI
happen.
Cortana
I'm
to
just gonna like
position.
walk
Please
up to him and start
respond.
making out and be like, what the hell? And I'll be like, it was for the people!
So from the
And then
strength of that
he'll
signal, the
understand. He'll
infinity
be like,
has to be close
I get
by.
it. I understand now. I am okay with this.
Online.
And
We
then,
may be able
yeah,
to use
everything
it
will
to
be
track
great.
the ship's
So,
location. We can't give the Covenant access to the cartographer. Clear them out.
yeah, good clear.
That's it. Now
Finally,
to the cartographer.
finally good clear. I haven't had good clear, sub 6 clear in forever. Yeah, JGC, you'd be willing to go? Yeah, as I said, I have 2 extra sets of tickets, so if
Let's
you
get
want
to
to
that
go to
terminus
PAX,
and
it'd be
find
fantastic.
Infinity.
But yeah, Halo Free Run, I don't know exactly where
Not
they're...
much.
I'll ask
She's
around.
supposed to be
Ah, no! Don't kill my run like that! No! Slide jump, please!
Let's get to that terminus and find
When
Infinity.
is Halo 3 ODST? I don't know, man. It hasn't come out yet. I heard it was supposed to come out today, but that was just a rumor.
Not much.
It wasn't a
She was
set
supposed
date.
to be massive.
I still don't know
Project
when it'll
was
come
only
out.
in
Unless it's out. Is it out? Maybe I just don't even know it's out. I didn't see any giant update or anything. I would think that there would be some giant update, but maybe my console just like auto did it. I don't know. Auto updated. I have auto update on, so, but typically game updates are something that aren't automatic. But hey, I don't know. Oh, dude, that carbine shot, though. I love hitting that. That's actually a weirdly, really difficult target to hit. You wouldn't, you know, it's like, it's just a guy in a turret, but like hitting him while it's moving like
Chief,
that
the
is
Covenant net's
weirdly...
going crazy.
I mean, the aim assist in,
They're ordering
aim
all
assist in
units
Halo
to
4 is
converge on the
ridiculous,
tower.
so it's really not that
I guess
hard,
we
but
got
it
attention.
looks cool. And I mean, I hit it all the time because, as I said, it's not really that hard of a shot, but weirdly, it's a very satisfying shot to hit at the same time. Alright, well, we actually had a good Requiem. I think Deathless Requiem was pretty hype, if you ask me.
We're about to have our hands full. The elites just issued a general order. They're moving all ground teams to secure the tower entrance above us.
Alright, give me that. Lost a bit of time because the guy was trolling. Hey, whatever. Oh, you have got to be shitting me. No way. No way. Fuck. Oh, I did have that one jump off. Alright, well, I might have just screwed myself now. Because I'm terrible at this game and I can't concussion rifle jump. Apparently. So. Ugh. Fudge me, dude.
The
What
Sentinels
a
are
big
trying
bag
to
of
keep the
badness
Covenant
that
out.
was. Well, that was a good Requiem to a bad Requiem. Luckily, we won't lose as
While you
much
were
time
busy,
still.
I
We
managed
still
to
won't
clear
lose
up
as
another
much time,
transmission
but
from Infinity.
we're still gonna lose. We're still gonna lose about the same amount of time I had that other run that made to Forerunner, so.
Sounded like he said.
Am I ever gonna consider doing Halo 1 through 4 and speedrun tutorial?
Where's the terminus?
The map
I
points
could
to
do
the
something
top
like
of the
that. I'm not comfortable with it yet. I think once I can get once I get a sub 7:30 time, and I can get like sub 8 hours on a regular basis, then yes, I will do something like that. But I'm not good enough at the games to make it a good idea to do that yet. It's like one of those, I'm gonna have deaths in the run, nothing I can do to help that. I just need to hope that, as long as I can do it without, One on trench strike. 20 seconds behind. That's okay. That's very recoverable, so we'll be okay with that. Dang, that's really too bad I had those deaths, though. I was dumb. What was I saying? Yeah, well, all my Halo 1 through 4 runs always has 1 or 2 missions throughout the run that just go completely horrendous. Like, absolutely terrible. And there's nothing, like...
Some sort of advanced
yeah,
defense
and
AIs.
once I get past that, and I just every level goes
Hard to say without
goes
close
relatively average, and I don't
Come on,
have
let's
any
figure out where
major
that
screw-ups through the
transit
entire
system
run, then
dumped
yeah,
us.
I'll do something like that, so... Still behind on chat.
This is the first
Not
part.
gonna Halo 5, yeah, so...
Negative. This
We'll
is the
definitely do
closest I
Halo
could
5
get
less
us.
at some point, but...
Hope you don't mind.
Hey,
upping it a
Henders,
little.
by the way.
Contacts.
Hey, Corrosive, how you doing?
And they're back.
Alright.
Coming down the walls.
Dude, made that work, hype. Them speed strats, though. Totally just basing that whole section on luck now and hope to save just a smidge bit of time, an extra like 5 seconds off of that. Totally worth it if you think about it. I mean, you know, if your run makes it to Forerunner, at this point in Halo 4 runs, you gotta do some stuff that are just stupid and completely kind of luck reliant. It's the only way that you can really, like, know you could save a bit of time on, so it's totally worth doing. Yeah, as a gamer, I do need to add a new... I haven't actually thought about trying to add a new mod soon, but, yeah. And again, like, no, I'm not saying anything. You are someone that
The
is
relay
on the
interference
short
is
list to get
increasing.
modded. Awesome gamer.
We
As
must
I
be
said, I
getting
haven't
close
really
to
thought
the
about
pylon.
mods in a while, but, just because you're in here for, like, 9 months doesn't mean I'm gonna mod you. It is dependent on how often you come into the stream, things like that. And it's dependent if I need mods, and it's one of those, I'm starting to actually add mods a lot more based on who they are, not so much of just how dedicated they are to the stream, but what kind of person they are. I have a few mods who aren't, like, the nicest people in the world, and I'm definitely gonna be getting rid of them at some point. So I'm trying to do mods who I know will actually be, like, good at moderating and actually nice people, and won't be biased,
That's the
basically.
target, but it
When
looks
you're
like the
moderating,
entrance
you
is
can't be biased to your own things. If
Let's
you
figure
don't
out how
like
to take it
someone
down.
and you start timing them out, I'm gonna just unmod you. Because I don't care what issues you have with a person.
Great, that's all the cores.
You can
Head
you
for the
can
top
ban
of
them
the
in your
pylon.
stream, not my stream. So I don't want anyone being biased, basically. So look for unbiased mods. So, but you know, I haven't really thought about adding mods. I probably need a few more. Wouldn't be bad. Hey, Madam Water, how you doing? Is it possible to speedrun ODST? Oh, yeah, of course. There's speedruns of ODST out there. Hey, Pancake,
They
by the
must
way.
have intercepted our distress.
Chat is active today. I'm still catching up,
Beacon
so...
was pulled into Requiem with us. If they try to follow it,
They'll get caught in the gravity well.
The thing that makes
I'll keep
speedrunning
trying
really
to
cool
warn
is
them. You
breaking the
just
game.
get
If
that
you don't
beam
break
down.
the game, then a lot of speedruns aren't great.
That's the beam control.
Can kids go? Oh yeah, you can go to PAX at any age. There's no age limit at PAX. I mean, obviously, if you're like 12, you should probably have an adult with you. But I mean, because they probably don't want you, you know, flying across country by yourself
There's
at that
still
age.
too much
I know
interference
my
to warn
parents
them.
wouldn't.
We've
I don't
got
know
to
if I
disable
would
that
want
other
to
beam
either.
before they're
You know,
pulled
what
in
am I
like we
supposed to
were.
do? I don't have a lot of money.
those weren't the same things
I don't
we saw.
have any kind of
Similar cortical
safety net
frequency
here.
tower
I don't have, you know, at the age
They're
of like
connected, all right.
16 probably.
I was
I did have a
wondering why
bank
they
account at that
haven't
time,
come
but
to the covenant yet.
you know, I didn't have really a lot of money or anything. So if I went to a place
heading
just
to
by
the
myself, it
second
would have been
pylon as well.
terrible. I wouldn't know how to get around. I wouldn't know where to go. I wouldn't know what to do.
Sounds like the
Just be
Prometheans
horrible.
don't want the
So
covenant here either.
nowadays, though,
There's
since
already
I like
lighting
plan
up
everything,
reports of resistance all
you know,
around
your
the
parents
pylon.
used to like do any like hotel
Drop pods.
planning, airplane planning. Oh man, that's not good. Alrighty. So that was a mistake. Weirdly... Okay, that was interesting. I didn't get shot once that whole time. Apparently I didn't break the actual carbine script. That's good, the carbine elite script. Because I think I went so far around the rock, which is good, I guess. So, ended up actually being okay. Lost a bit of time. Oh, let's put it this way. The time that I kind of saved from doing the fast, going really fast with the Ying, half of that's probably gone from that. So it's not like a big time loss at all.
They found the opening. You better get up to that relay and fast.
Banshee bomb me. Banshee bomb me. Banshee bomb me. No? Okay. Typically, the Banshee bombs are more likely, like, he won't shoot you so you don't take as much damage, and Banshee bombs are really easy to dodge, so... I'll make this no problem. Yeah, I have plenty of health. Good deal. Can you Speedrun Halo 3 and ODST in the same stream? Like, yes, I could. Yeah. I'm probably not going to. When the ODST first comes out, I'm going to do an ODST run. I'm not going to do a Halo 3 plus ODST. I'm just going to do Halo 3. But yeah, you know, you can do it. Sure.
Once we're on the satellite, there's bound to be a central control point.
The Covenant are moving towards the
About a
relay,
half
too.
an hour, like 5 minutes.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would they care about a broadcast relay?
I'll handle them. You just find us that control node. How soon till Infinity hits the gravity well?
ODST will come out Friday? Awesome. So I'll start... Oh, shit.
The Covenant are
That's
making a push
sucky. Actually, I won't
to
actually be able to
far
do it
side
if it comes out Friday. I'll be in Oregon. Well,
Good job.
well, it'll give me time to actually learn the game,
That'll
I
do it.
guess.
Shield should be
Nuggets.
down.
Well, that's
Head
a...
up to that beam.
Shit. Come out Thursday instead, okay? Maybe if it comes out Thursday night, maybe that'll be okay. Although an ODST run's gonna take, like, upwards of probably, like, you know, 4 hours, my first run. I mean, the record's, what, hour 40 or something like that? I don't know. Something random like that. Ugh, if I die here, run over. Let's hope I don't die here. Suppressors are putting in a lot of shots right now. You are an asshole. Wow, okay. Yay, missing jumps because suppressors are super overpowered for some reason. Yeah, links are cool. But yeah. If it comes out Thursday night, maybe I'll be able to do a run, but... Damn, we always made it through Forerunner. But then game was like, hey, guess what? Suppressor's gonna be stupid accurate. Because, you know, suppressors aren't good. PAX is in Seattle. Seattle, Washington. Yeah, sci-fi fan, this is legendary.
Chief! You've been out for a while.
Multi 14 plus.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote your ship's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity
Midnight is
generator.
easy. I am easy, it's true.
Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get
Yeah,
back?
Joy Stories, yeah, man, they're great.
I thought you'd never ask.
As I said, links are
intrusion
fine.
alerts
I'm
lighting up on
100% okay with links now, as long as they're, like, pertinent,
Best bet to figure
right?
out who's boarding us is
As
the
long as they're not
observation
some
deck, 4
random,
floors up.
just people being trolls, then sure, I don't care.
Wouldn't bet on it.
You know, as long as you're not trying to promote yourself or some other person's channel
4 years,
that you
7 months,
really,
10
really
days.
like, and you're not being a troll with the links you're posting, I don't really care. As long as they're pertinent,
What's that?
you know?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are we?
If you have someone that you're like, man, I'm really watching this guy and he's a lot like you, Joker, when he comes to streaming,
Chief, be
I'll be
careful.
interested and I'll be like, dude, what's the guy's name? I'll go check him out.
Lost pressure.
So,
Right.
but typically I don't want you to be like, dude, go check out this guy. It's like, shut up. I don't care. This stream isn't about that guy, it's about me. So shut your face.
Chief, watch
It's
out!
about me.
Didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so badly.
81 gig is ODSC. That's not bad at all. I wonder if I can I pre-download ODSC so I can just like start up right at midnight or something? That would actually be nice. As I said, I could do a run of it probably if it was midnight.
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful.
I gotta relearn ODSC again. I watched a video of trying to figure it out, and I know how to do the levels mostly. Except maybe the the very, very last mission, where the highway is, and then also
That's the last of them. Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up
Yeah.
against.
and data. Actually, I know how to do data.
The
I
good news
think.
is these
Just
Covenant
carry a
aren't
plasma
outfitted
pistol
like
through the
standard
whole mission,
military.
pretty much.
It's possible we just came
But
across a rogue
I need a
salvage
refresh, and I also need. I'm gonna need help with the Kiowani or the Mombasa
ship. Or
Street.
we might have stumbled
Which
into
that's what makes ODSC a difficult run is the thing.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
That's
I don't
one
mind. By the way, guys,
possibility.
I don't mind
Landing crabs flanking
Cornhub.com. It's a joke. So it's a meme thing that the Halo runners have. So Cornhub.com it's like saying HaloRuns.com. It's the equivalent where it's a joke thing. Or if someone says like BigKingBattles.net, or if someone says like HighSpeedHalo.net, things like that. They all fall into the same category of just in runners are trying to be funny, or people are trying to be funny. So. I'm not a big fan of ODSC either. I like it. I like the game, but doesn't mean I'm not
We've
gonna
got a
run it.
cruiser on an intercept course.
The run looks pretty
Head for the
interesting and
elevator.
difficult, so, you know, again, just because you don't like the game doesn't mean the speedrun isn't good.
Only the Hyperion missiles. But we'll
That's
have
how
to
Halo
fire them
4 is.
manually from the
When I
outer
started
hull.
running this game, almost everyone on this game, when I asked, like, what do people think about Halo 4 speedrunning, everyone was like, Halo 4 is a shit game, should never be speedrun. It's terrible, it's terrible, terrible. Nowadays, if you ask them about Halo 4, and, you know, they're from the speedrunning, they're like, Halo 4 is a game I didn't really enjoy. I think it's a really bad game, but the speedrun is really, really cool for it. That's what you get most of the time, is that the speedrun is really good for it, but it's not that great of a game. And that's fine. People can have their opinions. I like Halo 4. You know, if you don't like it, that's fine. I don't care. You don't have to like it. I never said you had to, so. I mean, ODSC, the best part was Firefight, and they're not gonna have Firefight, so it's you know, it's a bit set face, but hey, whatever.
How far to the missile?
We're just about there.
Yep. There it is. I was like, where'd it go? Slow.
The auxiliary launch station should be to your left, out of the airlocks. You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana,
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station.
Oh. Hey, little Chubby, how you doing?
Sorry, did I
I think
miss
you would
orbiting a
enjoy
foreign
this
planet
trip
at
as
some point?
Davis Bremen,
One thing at a
he's
time.
pro law plays. Is that a new meme?
Chief,
Oh my god,
you
let's make
need
that
to
a
find
meme.
the missile controls.
I want to make that a meme, that Bremen meme. He's an Olympic, 2012 Olympic speedrunner. Olympic Games speedrunner, that'd be hilarious actually. Oof.
Launch initiated.
Hey, Pop Paris, how you doing? You have to like Halo 3, lol. Nah, and Halo 3 bad game. Kidding, it's a good game, but you know me. I need the music in my ear. Hey, Alpier, good to see you, my friend. How you been? Ugh.
Weren't the ones scanning us.
So, now can we worry about the
That
giant
firefight, there's
metal
no Halo
planet?
at all. I still think the only really good, like, any, like, wave fight thing, one of the only... There's very few games that have done wave fighting really, really well. ODST actually did wave fighting really well, like Firefight game mode.
Where are the closest?
The game that's always been really good at it, Gears of War. Gears of War is the best one. I mean, each game has their thing that, if you think about, they kind of really brought to the table. I mean, Halo kind of brought competitive FPS gaming. I mean, CSGO did too, but I mean, Halo was a big in the whole competitive gaming kind of scene. But then, so that's one thing. Call of Duty brought custom classes, things like that. Customization was a big part in FPS. Like, FPS customization in multiplayer is something that kind of Call of Duty kind of created and made popular. And then Gears of War really made Horde mode or wave fighting a big thing. They're like one of the first people to do a shooting game that had a really, really successful like wave fighting system. And well, not maybe not maybe one of the first ones, but they're kind of the game that made it really popular, I should say. So and then that's when Call of Duty added zombies, and that's when Halo added firefight, things like that. So after Gears of War. So.
Look out!
I have been fantastic out here. Good to hear that you're doing good. One of my speedrun COD events were very, never. Why can't you change your color? I don't know. Click on your name and then just go to your settings, I think. Or no, that's not what you need to do. You need to go to your actual, like, underneath the chat thing, there's a little wheel and then the viewer list. Click on the chat and it'll tell you what colors. You could also just do /color and then whatever color you want. You can do, like, I think you do, like, /color gold or yellow or something like that. Or /color blue or dark blue. I don't know exactly what the color codes are for it, so.
Chief, check your ammo. You might want to go easy until we can locate some more. Given all this debris, chances are you'll find something the Covenant won't want shot at them.
I guess wave fight is like a dedicated game mode, I should say, because I mean a lot of games had that kind of wave fight thing, but they had it like campaign. I mean, take Left 4 Dead. They had some areas that were wave fights, and Left 4 Dead's a fantastic game. So, but I mean, I guess as a dedicated game mode, as a firefight thing, Gears of War was kind of the game that made it a popular thing that all games a lot of AAA titles after it started to put it in their games because of just how good it was for Gears. So. Hot pink.
Chief?
Dude, I got a hotter pink than all of you.
About my condition, I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot.
My hot pink is way better.
It is possible that getting home can help me find a solution for my rampancy.
How?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI
my
ever
hot pink's way
generated from living
more
tissue.
beautiful.
A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise. It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions. But that means getting back to Halsey soon.
Screen is so good at Twix commercials. Well, dumb Twix commercials, though. Bye, crazy. I'll catch you later.
Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal.
What's awkward? Ah, that is a wall.
Do you think there's something to it?
I'm curious more than
I'm
anything.
still okay.
Its behavior is odd.
Dude, my pink is so much harder than
Hostiles.
It's true. Can't deny it. Plez, game. What are you doing? Turn your vehicle. Yes. And that's run over. Too much time lost for not getting, if I don't get a checkpoint there. That's pretty much how this game works. If you, at this point, if you don't get a checkpoint throughout the run and you die somewhere and you didn't get the checkpoint immediately, the checkpoint you were supposed to, it's pretty much a dead run. Halo Championship Series. Indianapolis tournament presented by PGL is just 1 month away, taking place in June 20. I got bored. Dude, what happens if I just become a PGL player? What if I just became Halo Pro? How would you guys feel? What if I just became a Halo Pro? Do I have a question for chat today? What was Bandicoot's first name? Crash, come on now. I used to play Crash Bandicoot games, I love them. It's just like the Spyro. They were like kind of the same-ish games. They were good. Favorite color.
Hey. You've been out for a while.
What is...
Where are we?
Alright, the question of the day is, what is the hardest thing you guys have ever worked at in life? It could be long-term or short-term. Maybe sometimes the hardest thing you did was lifting a 100-pound box. I don't know. But what is, I guess maybe not the hardest thing, but what is the thing that you felt most accomplished in doing when you accomplished something? So yeah, what was the thing you felt most accomplished about in your life?
Seems like old
As I
times.
say, it could be a small thing or a big thing. It doesn't really matter. Just give me something that you guys felt you had was an amazing feat
We've got
for you.
intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple tabs.
So,
Our best bet to figure out who's boarding
hey
this is the
GTN
observation
Finn,
deck
what's
before
up?
it goes
Of course I
out.
remember you. How you been?
Wouldn't bet on it.
It's been a while since I've seen you.
How
So,
long was I
but
out?
of course I remember you.
4 years, 7 months, 10
Math.
days.
Somebody should
Plus
have found
Henders.
us by now.
Double major in
What's
college? That's a good one.
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us.
And it doesn't have to be something that's necessarily like a
Because some areas
it doesn't have to be a
cause
set
pressure.
thing. Like, for me, I think my greatest thing that I've done is really the thing I've been doing with my speedrunning and streaming and stuff. I think I have been, you know, I'm not one of the most successful streamers. You know, I just saw a streamer of 60,000 people and they've only been streaming for a year. So yeah, I'm not one of those people, but I'm a pretty successful streamer for only been doing this for a year. You know, I just gotta wait for that one click, and then all of a sudden, bam! I'm like at 7 million people. But I think I've been very successful, and I feel I'm very, very happy with how it's been. I've put a lot of work into it, so I'm not, you know, I'm surprised at where I am, but at the same time, I've worked hard for it. So, and I think one of it was kind of the deciding factors. You know, having that achievement named after me was a big thing. It was probably one of the coolest things that ever happened to me.
Find the
So
override for the
I gotta go
fast
with that
chip
as
so
my
we can
basic
see what we're up
accomplishment.
against.
It's just kind of my whole streaming in general
The good
and
news
everything
is
that comes
these
along with
Covenant
it. So,
aren't
you know,
outfitted like standard military.
being in
It's
Guinness
possible we
and
just came
Guinness
across
book
a
and
rogue
whatnot.
salvage
So,
ship.
oh hi. Okay.
Or we might have stumbled into
When do you need help though?
Covenant fleet.
With thing you said you need help.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
Okay, so good.
That's one possibility. Landing craft flanking us.
But yeah, all that stuff is like, it's just a combination of where my stream's been, and that's what I feel. I think I'm the most happy with what I've accomplished with it. So honestly, oh, twitching hands, please don't twitch no more. Slow.
We need to get off this ship.
We've got bigger problems.
Hey, Dash, how you?
We've got a cruiser on an intercept course. Head for the elevator banks.
Are
Hey,
any of
Nighty
the
Gaming.
ship defenses online?
Well place.
Only the Hyperion
Oh,
missiles.
not, okay.
But we'll have to fire them manually from the outer hull.
These Covenant
Flash.
symbols
Oh
fanatic
dang,
ones.
episode of Flash is supposedly on. I gotta take that off of my calendar because I couldn't watch it. Oops.
How far to the missile?
Rainier Land. That's
We're
what
just
the
about
website's called. Ooh, maybe I can go watch the Flash and whatnot now. Rainier Land. That's right. And then in this room, not bad. Recovered
The
a bit of
auxiliary
time,
launch
so that's
station
okay.
should be to your left, out of the airlocks. You'll have to prime the
Yeah,
launch
you
for
affect people every
ignition.
day in a way. Yeah. Good.
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station. Chief,
Vicious
you need
quiz.
to find the missile controls.
Hi Edson, how you doing? Dude. Frankervazy needs to fix its coloring. It's really hard for me to see anyone with dark blue Twitch name.
Launch initiated. Great! The blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared. Get down! You did it! Get back!
Dude, Halo 1 buttons has been so OP. Halo 2 is like, eh. Why do you have to download games of the Xbox when you have discs? Because not all the game content can be stored on discs anymore.
The Covenant weren't the ones scanning us.
You could get a game that does multiple discs. Final Fantasy would do like 3 different
Now,
discs.
did we worry
That's the
about
entire
giant
campaign.
metal planet?
You'd have to switch in between discs to actually play different
It's
parts of the
using a
game.
gravity well to pull
So.
us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross the dome's event horizon, its atmosphere is going to tear us apart.
Where are
Flash
the
rip.
closest escape pods?
Aft vehicle bay. I'm tagging the closest airlock. Go!
Hey, Halo follower. Yeah, no, yeah, I don't like, that's kind of the big reason I don't like Halo 3 multiplayer, is the Halo 3, like, hit, I think it uses hit scan, right? I think it uses a hit scan instead of,
All but one of the grav generators just went dark.
collision detection, so, and it's just off, and I don't like it. It's not like the other
We're
Halo
almost there.
games. When you shoot a guy directly in the head in Halo 3, if they're walking one direction, you hit him directly in the head, it won't kill him. You have to, like, shoot in front of their head to actually hit them.
Chief!
I don't like it. It's just really weird, and yeah, so I'm not a big fan of Halo 3 multiplayer simply because the aiming in it is just a bit off, so it's not bad. I mean, you know.
We're caught in the gravity well.
Can you track the escape pods?
Negative. Look out!
I'm a big fan of this month. In the first place, I have no clue who I want you in my room in the what? Oh, I toward an amazing voice. Reason why in the world in a few years and years in a row in my room for a long way toward an amazing voice. I hit the middle random words on iPod and this is what shrub. Dude, stylish. Providana, I'll catch you later.
Than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
The game is taking over my voice. Oh, is game louder than my voice? Do I need to turn up my mic volume?
We still need a ride home.
How's my mic volume to game, guys? Do I need to turn it down, my game up a bit, or my
Chief,
mic up a
check
bit?
your ammo. You might want to go easy until we can locate some more. Given all this debris,
I turned it down to about
chances are
10%.
You'll find something the Covenant won't want shot at them.
Rainbow Dash is
I'm
broadcasting
picking
right
up a
now.
faint transmission on the high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll try to triangulate its position.
The game's so loud. Okay. Headset, you know. Game's a bit loud compared to the mic, yeah. I don't hear it myself. I guess I could. Give me a sec.
Warthog, still in one piece.
Fun.
Nice to see your luck is holding out.
Give me a sec. You're gonna hear my voice twice. Game's a bit loud compared to the mic, yeah.
Chief,
I don't hear it myself. I guess I could.
about
Give me
my
a sec.
condition, I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up,
Okay, yeah.
it is possible
definitely
that
is a
heading home
bit
will help me
loud.
find a solution for my rampancy.
Typically, you want voice to be prominent,
Well,
and
as
then
far
the
as I
game
know,
audio
I'm
to
the
be
only
kind of in
AI
the
ever
background.
generated from living tissue.
And that's,
Clone
it
of
sounds
Dr.
like
Halsey,
right
to be
now that
precise.
my voice is
It may
pretty
be
quiet
possible
compared
to
to it, so
recompile my neural
I'm gonna
net
change
by
it around a
replicating
bit.
those same conditions. But that means getting back to Halsey soon.
Gonna change it just a smidge bit. Oh, hello wall. Alright, but there you go. I turned up voice a bit more, and then game a bit down, so.
Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again. Stronger this time.
Do you think there's something to it?
I'm curious more than anything. Its behavior is odd.
Halo 4 is always pretty evil.
Hostiles.
It's really not that bad. Requiem really hasn't been that bad. I've just not always been playing super great, and then also I'm having a few deaths here and there, which are just costing me the run overall. It's really not that bad though, but it's just the way that Halo 4 is right now. So alrighty. I knew I had to do that. I got shot by a needler, so that meant
If we're going
if
to hijack
the
ship
needle
from the
guy...
Covenant, we're going to have to find where
I got shot by a needler first burst before even getting to the concussion guy, which meant if I tried to kill the concussion guy, he would have shot more needles, which would have tracked on and killed me. So I totally need to actually do that the way I did. I played it out. Played that just perfectly. So it was risky because the concussion guy also only needed to hit one bullet on me and I would have been dead, but sometimes, a lot of times, you just kind of run through that area and hope it works out, and it totally did.
That elite dropped his camo module. Let's have a look.
Alright, clear. Not super great.
I'll run a soft
overall,
patch to it
okay.
from the suit. Never know what might come in handy. There's that phantom signal again.
I heard something that time. Sentinels.
I wondered when they'd show up. There.
Yeah, I mean, it's just about
Console
having an
back.
adaptive playstyle. I mean, I've played this game a ridiculous amount of time. I know how most scenarios play
It's a
out.
localized
If
cipher
something
tunnel.
happens, I know it's pretty much a guarantee
In
what's gonna
service of
happen
Forerunner
next.
Shield World,
Things are
designate
pretty consistent
Requiem.
when it comes, like, things change here and there, and they minorly change, but the end result is almost
Let's see if
always
it
the
can tell us
same,
what the Covenant
which
are
is
so
death.
interested in.
And you figure out, you know, if you get shot in the back by the needler, the trick there is immediately try and get the hell out.
I'm detecting power
You know you don't have time to turn around and try and find where the guy is and then kill him, because by that time he'll have shot another burst, and it's like, alright, you just need to get yourself in between that between a wall and that enemy now.
What's it doing?
It's alright.
It's just from a very, very extended amount of playing this game. I just know most of how things are going to play out.
Your shields are just cycling in response to the chamber's charge.
Will this bring the cartographer back online?
Partially. This type of processing system usually works in parallel. We'll have to locate its twin.
Oh. Alright, I have to be really careful with this needle guy, actually. Yeah, I have to be really careful, because both of the jackals spawn with needlers, which I can only kill one, because this strat, basically, you try and kill one of the needle guys, because he can come back for revenge later, right here. But, if you kill both of them, it spawns an extra set of grunts that you don't want to deal with.
Yes.
It spawns another set of
Mayday,
grunts and
Mayday.
jackals. So, and you just don't want to deal with it.
UNSC AI Cortana to Infinity. Please respond. No response. But from the strength of that signal, the Infinity has to be close by. The cartographer should be back online. We may be able to use it to track the ship's location. We can't give the Covenant access to the cartographer. Clear them out.
Awesome. Recovered some time from the kind of the
That's
slow
it.
beginning.
Now quick, to the cartographer.
605 clear overall is not bad at all. Hey, Hunter. How you doing?
Let's get to that terminus and find Infinity.
What do you know about Infinity?
Not much. She was supposed to be massive, but the project was only in prototype when we left.
Shit. Alright, that was just unlucky. You're gonna see a lot of Dawn and Requiem, like I said. So, and that's why I gotta be that entertaining. Alright, where is my... Here's my phone. Dumb suicide grunts, though. Grunts suicide more in Halo 4 than any other game, honestly. They're just more likely to do it. There's like 4 situations that they do it in, and then there's also this 5th situation that as soon as they see you, they will also sometimes just automatically suicide as soon as they realize you're actually there, which is interesting. Don't know why, but hey, that's what they do. I need to charge my phone, apparently. Woo, baby, that's loud. Alrighty. Thank you, Lido, for the follow, my friend. Also, thank you guys to... of course not. Dude, I'm so annoyed by my, Mr. Snowpro, thank you for the follow. Alright. That's fine.
on the dome.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote your ship's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generator.
Quite a few people stream right now.
Need to pull the manual.
If you guys are interested in checking out any Halo 1 speedruns right now, we got Skirty, Dessel, Kryben, and Sivo all running Halo CE right now.
Ready to get back to work?
Kryben, Dessel, and Sivo are actually doing a race, so that'll be fun. Race hype. Timekeeper is doing some Halo 2 Classic right now. So is SG. He's doing some de-rusting. He's doing full game, I think, or maybe he's just running IL. He's doing some de-rust, so... And then Halo Dude has also run some Halo Reach. So if you're interested in seeing any of those, we got some people running. We got some people doing them runs right now. So shout out to them
What's
runners.
that?
Lemon, you heading out? Alright, have a good night, my friend.
How close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us. Chief, be careful.
Long swing, long day swing. Be gone for a week, missing the stream? Well, you're here now. That's all that matters, my friend. It's good to see you again.
Chief, watch out!
There's a lot of people. I'm guessing, what I guess, Ninja streaming? Yeah, Ninja and Naden both streaming right now. Fun stuff. Dude, I want to be the Bashi. Cherno doing I want to be the Bashi.
I thought we had
Brown Man doing, what is this?
A lot can happen
50
in 4
Cent,
years.
lol.
Either way, he's probably not
Laced
alone.
up Lauren
Be
doing
careful.
some stuff. Ninja?
That's the last of them.
We
Find
got
the
some
override for the
Jeffy,
blast shield so
some
we can
Tina
see what
as
we're up
well.
against.
Man, there's a lot of people I follow online right now. Spike Vegeta, Distortion
The good
C,
news is these Covenant aren't
Rachel,
outfitted like standard
Rixer,
military.
Dom,
It's possible we just came across a rogue salvage
Joshua. There's a lot of people streaming right now. Not as many as I have seen, but yeah,
ship.
quite a
We
few.
might have stumbled
Not bad at
upon
all.
an entire Covenant fleet.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
That's one possibility. Landing craft flanking us.
Alright. Ugh. Been having some gross clears here, but that's okay.
We've got bigger problems.
Nightside is fallen. Thanks,
Got a
Nightside.
cruiser on an
Appreciate it.
intercept course. Head for the elevator banks.
Are any of the ship-to-ship defenses online?
Delightful.
Only the Hyperion
We are
missiles.
just
We'll
gonna
have to
push
fire
on
them
through
manually
that
from the outer
game,
hull.
though. This game, baby. This game, though. Anyone interested in seeing some ILs, maybe? Maybe I'll do some IL runs. Usually I don't care about ILs, but I'm feeling that I might just need a break from... Ignore the random firing. I got gunk on my controller. I'm trying to get it off. Yeah, if you're interested in seeing, I might run an IL or two. I'm not gonna run Composer IL. If I am to run a Composer IL, I'm not gonna use a mic, and I'm gonna take off my webcam. So, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry about it. It ain't gonna happen. Because I need clean footage for it, basically. Composer IL right now would be something I might run on a secondary account. I got rid of all my secondary accounts though. I don't use them. So I was like, if I'm gonna do anything like IL grinds and stuff, I can do it on this account, and if people don't want to watch, they don't have to watch. So
How far to the missile?
We're just about there.
Oh, hello.
The auxiliary launch station should be to your left, out of the airlocks. You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana,
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station. Chief, you need to find the missile controls.
And the devil will wash you back.
Launch initiated.
Sorry though. Two-door cinema club, too good. Too good. 2 MLG for me.
The blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared. Get down. You did it. Get back.
Two-door cinema club, baby. Two-door cinema club. I kind of want to try the new setting that allows chat to go faster. Basically, it cuts back on how the delay on my stream. There's currently a 14-second delay from when I'm playing to my actual what you see on screen. So, what's my favorite Halo game? Halo 4. I fell in love with Halo 4 because of the speedrun. I also like the game. I like the story. I like the characters. I like everything in it. So, Halo 4. After that, Halo 2. Although Halo Reach was my favorite multiplayer.
Aft vehicle bay. I'm tagging the closest airlock. Go.
Lol, confused, lol. Confused. As I say, Cornub is not something you need to time out, so you don't need to worry about it. Cornub is not something, it's a meme. It's meme stuff, it's okay. Okay, wow. Almost always, if that red thing doesn't explode when as soon as you try and run past it, it explodes and kills you. I got really lucky there. Well, I'm not gonna save any time on this split.
Hold on. We're caught in the gravity well.
can you track the escape pods?
Negative. Look out.
Oh, dang it, I lost all my chat again. Fun. Alright.
Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Plenty. Why?
We still need a
come on
ride
up.
home.
Chief, check your ammo. You might want to go easy until we can locate some more. Given all this debris, chances are you'll find something the Covenant won't want shot at them. I'm picking up a faint transmission on the high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll try to triangulate its position. Warthogs, and still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out. Chief? About my condition? I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up, it is possible that getting home could help me find a solution for my rampancy.
How?
You're a box turtle hunter?
Well, as
Dang.
far as I know,
Congrats on
the
being
only
turtle.
AI ever generated from living tissue. A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise. It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions. but that means getting back to Halsey soon.
All right, let's see if Requiem. Let's have Requiem be. Let's have Requiem be a good banana. You know?
I'm curious more than anything.
Let's have it
His
be a
behavior
good
is
banana.
Odd.
Hostiles!
Hi, everyone. Tiny little grunt guys. Checky point. Ugh.
If we're going to hijack a ship from these Covenant, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
I don't suppose you have a plan for that.
We could always ask them.
Asking's not my strong suit.
A super quick, accurate shots, though. Where are you? Oh, he's right there. I didn't. Ah.
That elite dropped his
Alright.
camo mod.
Good clear.
Let's have a look.
Good clear.
I'll run a soft patch to it from the suit. Never know what might come in handy. There's that phantom signal again.
Open.
I heard something that time. Sentinels.
I
I
wondered
could never
when they'd show up.
love. I could never love.
There, Chief. A console in the
I
back.
could never love. Wish could find that someone, find that someone, find that someone. Someone just like you. Just like you.
Okay. In service of Forerunner Shield, designate Requiem.
Hey, Sicko, what up?
At least we know where we are now.
Let's see if it can tell us what the Covenant are so interested in.
I'm gonna actually take a break after this run. If this run fails, I don't know why. I'm in a kind of competitive mood. I think I'm gonna just jump into a random multiplayer game immediately after this.
I'm detecting
It'll be like
power
one game. I'm not gonna do like a whole bunch. I'm gonna literally play one game and then come back to speedrunning. Sometimes you just need a little break and then everything seems to go right. So, I think that's what I'm gonna do though. I had one game I played one game already today that went really well,
It's
so
all right.
I was kind of ripping faces left and right, so.
The shields are just cycling in response to the chamber's charge.
Yep.
Will this bring the cartographer back online?
Partially.
Ooh, I should have grabbed a
This
plasma
type of
pistol off those
processing
guys.
system usually works in parallel. We'll have to locate its twin.
Oh, dude, that recovered though. I knew I was at a few rods, so I was like, alright. I should have picked up an extra plasma pistol off one of those grunts I killed, but I didn't. It's too late to turn back now. I know where the plasma pistol is. We are gonna charge it and hope this works out. And it
Mayday,
did.
Mayday, Mayday!
Hype worth.
UNSC AI Cortana to infinity. Please respond.
And then I just like turn and shot. Charge, turn, shot.
No response. But from the strength of that signal, the infinity has to be close by. The cartographer should be back online. We may be able to use it to track the ship's location. We
Delightful.
can't give the Covenant access to the cartographer. Clear them out.
Dude, you need to die. Fucking jackal. Oh, that's a grunt. Fantastic. Oh, this is so slow. Alright, so I'm out of plasma pistol.
Now quick, to the
Fun.
cartographer.
Oh, man, I'm 15 seconds off where I want to be right now. I lost a lot of time in that area. That area went really slow.
Let's get to that terminus and find Infinity.
What do you know about Infinity?
Not much. She was supposed to be massive.
Bridge
The project
plays
was
work.
only in prototype when we left.
I'll just have to get an extra plasma pistol guy. Hopefully one of these guys will spawn with one. And he did. Get me out. Good. We got shields back. That means we won't die just simply by bullets. We need to get hit by something stronger. Quote unquote Banshee Bomb. And then we're good. Sweet. Good Requiem.
Chief, the Covenant net's going crazy. They're ordering all units to converge on the tower.
I guess we got their attention.
Whoop. Oh, no way. That thing barely clipped me.
We're about to have our hands full.
And totally
The Elite just
despawned that
issued a
enemy.
general order.
Great.
They're moving all ground teams to secure the tower entrance above
I
us.
saw a sniper. Is there a sniper still alive somewhere? Oh! No way! Oh! I've never had that happen. I've legitimately never had that happen. Oh, what a checkpoint! Oh my god, that's actually recoverable. Lol. Wow, what a checkpoint. Okay. Well, I lost a bit of time being out of amazement of me dying there, but this is actually going to turn out okay. We're still going to lose... We are going to lose a bit of time, but it's... Ugh.
The Sentinels are trying to keep the Covenant out.
It's going to be on pace for all the other runs I've got to now, Requiem, really.
While you were busy, I managed to clear up another transmission from Infinity.
Sounded like he said artifact.
I wonder if it's related to...
That's all good, guys. It's all good, confused and
Where's the
gab.
terminals?
It's okay.
The map placed it at the top of the tower.
I've never actually had that guy suicide there. Or maybe I've had him suicide, but I've never had him kill me just by me jumping into him. That's a new one for me. So, I will now have to be a little bit more careful around that. Yep, pretty much. It's approximately 5,400. I'm guessing that's how much an hour and 30 is, so, you know, just add 38 onto that. It would be precisely 5,438. Or 48. Yeah, no, 38. Alright. 30 seconds off. Damn, that's a bit of time. We'll see what happens. We got 12 seconds time save. We'll try and go YOLO at the beginning of this again, sort of. We'll kill 2 enemies, like 2 alphas, and then we'll just go for it. I did lose a good 10 seconds because I died and I didn't actually revert quick enough.
Advanced defense AIs. Related to the Sentinels,
I just let
It's
play
hard
out
to
because
say
I
where
was
I'm
gonna
supposed to
revert, or I was gonna
Come on,
actually
let's
end
figure out
say
where that
quit
transit
there,
system
so.
dumped us.
Hi, Noodle. I don't know if I said hi, but hi.
This is the first pylon.
Negative. This is as close as I could get us. Hope you don't mind.
Yeah,
pushing it a
I'm
little.
getting through runs through Requiem, which is good. But they're kind of bad Requiems, so it means like I need a pretty perfect forerunner, otherwise it's like run over. So
Coming down the walls.
yeah, all right, good. I'll try it anyways. Nope. If I don't make this, it's game. Because I'm totally gonna die if I don't. Recovered. It's an island. Maybe I should just do that from now on. Kill one enemy and go for it, because it seems to actually be okay, and it seems to work very consistently, actually. So... Oops. Alright. Go, go, go. You need to make up some time, Joker. Let's just push it. Push this level. Go for that speed strats. Oh, please. Slide jump.
The
If
relay
I did
is
easy strats on Legendary, that is an easy
You must
strat.
be getting close to the pylon.
That strat legitimately is an easy strat. I don't know what you're talking about. If I get in the right situations, yeah, I do a lot of easy strats. I mean, they're the very, like, the few ginormous differences between easy strats and legendaries, typically Infinity. The two skips on Infinity, you don't even do them. Reclaimer, Sniper Alley, and then now Phantom Bump is a pretty... I don't care, I gotta go. I'm low health, but I don't even care.
That's the target, but it looks like the entrance.
Alright, we got our health back, so that's good.
Let's figure out how to take it down.
Yeah, we'll make it no problem.
Great, that's all the cores. Head for the top of the pylon.
Spedzerin, yes. Doing the thing where I'm meleeing the air pretty much gives
We
me
must have
infinite sprint, in
intercepted our
short.
distress beacon.
The beacon was pulled into Requiem with us.
It gives me infinite
They
sprint.
try to follow it.
It's complicated why it does
Don't
it,
get
but
caught in the gravity
that's what I always find. You know, I always talk about it. Is like, people do this whole, like, weapon switching, meleeing, like, reload canceling, all this stuff when you're seeing speedruns of Halo 1, 2, and 3. But as soon as it's something that's, like, benefit... And those, they're just to keep your hands, like, doing something, keep your hands, like, moving so they don't get stiff or anything, or, you know, just for fun or anything. But as soon as it's something useful, people, like, take notice, and they're like, why are you doing that? Is there really any point to doing that? Like, it's kind of annoying, and it's like, lol, people do it all the time in all the other runs, but no one complains. But as soon as it's actually useful for a speedrun, actually does something, it's like, nope.
Those weren't the
So,
same things we saw.
it's not a bad thing. I'm not, like, criticizing anyone for it. I just find it funny. That's how that works.
They're connected, all right. I was wondering why Infinity hadn't encountered the Covenant yet.
What are they doing here?
They're heading to the second pylon as well.
That can't be a coincidence.
Sounds like the Prometheans don't want the Covenant here either. The battle net's already lighting up with reports of resistance all around the pylon. Drop pods.
Yep. Sweet. See, that little jump right there, that's something that I can call actually something I came up with. It's one of the few things I can say I actually came up with in this game. That and this whole meleeing the air thing, muscle running thing. I mean, I kind of brought it. It was something that was used before to delay checkpoints, but no one thought about doing it as a speedrun kind of thing. And I was like, it works. Why not? Like, I see the benefit in it. So it was just a theory I tested out at some point. I was like, this actually works. Hype.
The relay's signal is breaking up a bit. We're
Up.
almost to the beam.
Up you go.
They found the opening. We better get up to that relay and fast.
Banshee bomb. Banshee bomb. Banshee bomb. Well, that's not what I wanted you to Banshee bomb. Yeah, it's gonna be dead run actually. With the time loss I already have. Damn it. I probably could have kept going, but I wanted you to Banshee bomb, but not right there when I don't have time to dodge it. He's gonna do the exact same thing to him anyways, so he was just quicker. Why do you switch ghosts? You don't have control of the ghost. Those ghosts that I board, you don't have control of the ghost. When you're inside of it, its script is still going. You'll actually, if you actually watch the ghost in that part here, I'll show something really quick for it. I believe it's just Bravo. I'll show it really quick. I'll show what happens. It doesn't automatically kick me out of the first ghost. I do it manually. You can take the first ghost if you want. Wait, what is this? Oh, no, that is... Why did... Fudge. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I forgot. Why do they put it... There's no reason. There is no reason to have a checkpoint there, okay? It's like the most useless. You fought 2 groups of enemies. You fought a set of crawlers and 1 knight. And then you get, like, a mid-game checkpoint. Like, there's no purpose of that area. Ugh. There's no purpose for a rally point to be there. You should have a rally point at the end of the tower, first tower, end of the second tower, and then in the driving section, I think. Maybe. I don't know if you'd have it for the driving section even. Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Sounds like the Prometheans don't want the Covenant here either. The battle net's already lighting up
Bolt
with
shot,
reports of
bolt shot,
resistance all
bolt
around
shot.
the pylon.
We never use a bolt shot suppressor or in the entire run. You do use a light rifle in the very last mission, but alright. So I gotta actually try and hit this. So I gotta actually. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab it. Alright, now watch what happens. See how it like twitches like that? Do you see that ghost how it just kind of twitch upwards? The vehicles are not drivable until that twitch happens. Right when that twitch happens, that's when they become unscripted. So I can't control the ghost until that happens. And I might as well get in the ghost that's facing the right direction. So I get out of the first one and get in the second one that's facing the right direction, just so that I don't have to actually, so I don't actually have to change directions with the ghost. It would take longer for me to try and change, like, switch around with the ghost, rather than just get out, when I can't even use it anyways. I'll try and... Yeah, alright. Didn't get it that time, but...
Drop pod.
But that's why I do it, is that you have to wait for the twitch. You can't control the ghost until that twitch happens. So... Alright. We're gonna try it again, and I'll show you. I'll try and, like... I'll just move the controller a whole bunch when I grab the first one. Yeah, see, I don't move until it kind of, like, gets off the ground. And then I have to, like, turn around. So it's just quicker. You could shoot, but you can't actually move the ghost. So, it's just quicker to actually, to get out of the ghost and get in the other one. So you're actually facing the right direction. The reload cancel on Halo 3? It's not hard to do. Those are those tiny things that it's like I, figured those tiny things out and whatnot. Alright, as I said, I'm gonna just do a quick multiplayer game. I've been doing a few here and there, so... I haven't been doing much, but I've been doing a few here and there, so... Hey, Killer 7001. Thank you for the, or 70,001. Thank you for the follow. Don't worry about changing my title. I'm still gonna be doing speedruns. I'm just doing one multiplayer match. If someone comes in and complain, I'm just not gonna care because I'm only doing one game and then I'm moving on. So, Clutch Atlas. I don't know who that is. What if we get a world record, IL? Can a random submit? Yeah, of course. Everyone's a random. I'm a random. Just because I have world records doesn't mean I'm still not a random when it comes to speedrunning. If I got a random Halo 1 world record, I could just submit it. Just because I don't run Halo 1 doesn't mean there's no official thing there. Hi, Ninja Llamas, by the way. There's no official thing like, I'm officially a speedrunner and I can do things. So. Yeah, you can't. There's nothing like that. So yeah, if you get a world record, you can submit, but you need a video. If you don't have video footage of the world record, your record gets removed anyways. I'm leaving for my trip Friday, and then I'm coming back late Saturday night, so there probably won't be a stream Friday or Saturday, more than likely. Hello, Winan. How you doing?
Oh my god! Yes! Hit start?
You're within a minute 55? Yeah, well, I mean, go for it.
No, when you're in the at home. It's too late, bud. We got a game.
Shit, dude. Can we not do lockdown? I have done lockdown for the last 6 games of
Alright.
this game mode. So I'm really not into this. I'll be honest. I mean, good luck with High Charity. High Charity is a hard one. I mean, MCC High Charity you could probably do, but
next game.
If you want an easy record, get Gravemind Halo 2 Classic. That would probably be the easiest record you could possibly get right now. It would be such an easy record to get. I mean, Gravemind's a hard thing, but, you know.
Oh shit, Snake. You're gonna get fucked.
Oh, it's your birthday, very confused? Dang. Man. There's so many things I'm finding out now that maybe it was a bad decision to go there on Friday, but I can't back down. It's, you know. ODSC out on Friday, your birthday Friday, thing happening on Saturday, like, yeah. I mean, Edson, I don't mind the Championship Series maps. I like these maps. They're the competitive maps, and I like playing on it. I just like a variety. I like to play Warlord sometimes. I like to play Shrine. I don't like playing Lockdown for the last 6 games I've played of this playlist. I want something else. I get it, Lockdown's a cool map, and it's a fun map and all, but no.
Slayer. Kill the enemy team to score. Gain the lead.
I hope someone grabs sword.
Another one, bottom mid. Nice. Shotty down there if you want it.
Two one-shots, lift one.
Oh, come on. He hit the explosive. Son of a bitch.
The whole team just cleared.
Lol.
crazy.
Yeah, I
Alright,
didn't
well,
even know
definitely
that.
not gonna do that game. Gonna have to do another one. Yeah, well, you know, same 8 maps. That's not bad at all. 8 maps is good. That's way more than the ones that we get. There's only 4 maps, maybe? No, there's only 3 maps in the playlist I play. 8 maps is good. I mean, yeah, it's over 4 games, but, you know, they're not gonna stick every single map in the playlist. I did say quick match, but yeah, I know. GG, well played, right, Drone Rusher? I was gonna lose that fight I had with the melee anyways. My hand twitch is starting to be bad again, so... And also I'm just terrible at the game, but hey, whatever. No, you can stream off your Xbox One. Yeah, you can stream off your Xbox One if you want. You literally just download the Twitch app, and there's a option to just hit broadcast, and it broadcasts whatever game you're playing. Every time you switch games, you have to shut off your broadcast and switch it though. But yeah, I mean, you can just stream off your Xbox One. That's why it's like you don't need expensive capture cards or computers and things like that anymore. You can just stream it. We did play the game before that Slayer match. That wasn't even a Slayer match. We did get a... I did get a... a match on Lockdown that was oddball, which was fun. It was at least different than Team Slayer Lockdown over and over and over again. I really like Shrine. I'm terrible at Lockdown. I'm getting better at Lockdown, but I'm usually pretty bad at Lockdown. I'm a sniper, and I just don't know where to set up on Lockdown, really. Typically, you set up either in Snipe or Top BR, and Top BR you get flanked so easily, and you lose, and if you're not good at no-scoping, you're gonna get demolished up there. And then Snipe is the typical area, so there's a lot of flank areas there, so... one area I started to set up in is Library, actually. I started to set up in Library now. That actually works out pretty well. So, dibs on Sniper, lol. Guess who's not gonna get the Sniper? Him. Dude, just do 3v3. I'm okay with this. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hey, there we go. Something I had to take. I would like some Warlord Crazy King though. That sounds fun too, but I'll take that. Finally, some Shrine. I am actually gonna leave the Sniper for my teammate though. I'm gonna leave the Sniper for one of my Merkborg, lol. His name's off of Royberg. You're funny. I'm gonna actually go for the other Snipe. Yeah. Well, 3v4 only happens if someone, like, crashes out. I think the, it says required 6, but it almost never starts a game 3v3. It'll only start a game if there's 4 and 4, so...
Kill the enemy team to score. Lost the lead. Lost the lead.
Up. Dude, you gotta get up there if you're gonna make this work. Up. Fucking shit. Can't hit that jump up to save my life. Oh, what the f- Oh my god, dude. These nades and shit. What the fucking shit, dude. Grab them rocks. In there, I gotta get in. Dude. Cascade, the fuck are you doing, man? The guy was right next to you. Pay attention to what's going on. Damn it, I was hoping that nade was gonna stay up there. Cascade, please tell me you clean up. Thank God. Okay. You should not have done that. This is why your team needs communication. Nope. Oh. Wow, dude, what the fuck? Perfect 4-shot off that, seriously? Didn't even have time to turn around. Damn, son. Up. Oh my god. I have a goddamn nade mag now on my account, dude. The fuck? It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, this team has communication, so they got us beat already, but... Was that a nade? Please tell me that was a rocket or something. I'll be upset if that was another nade. Oop. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm actually just the worst player. Oh my god. Can't be giving them kills like that. Saw one guy over here. Whoop, baby, hello. There's 3 on me. Nothing I can do there. Got a kill, apparently. Damn. Oh, shit. I honestly, ask anyone who has ever played games with me, the amount of times I die by grenades is ridiculous. Probably 70% of my deaths in multiplayer are by grenades. It's freaking ridiculous how many grenades kill me. You throw a grenade anywhere on the map, it's probably gonna hit me some way. You can just throw it in some random direction, it will probably end up hitting me. It's been the worst thing ever. I've had it forever too, though. Alrighty, back to some runs.
You've been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
It doesn't even being Starlaw.
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote your ship's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generator.
I think I'm gonna... I don't know when we're eating dinner. I don't know when my family's eating dinner.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you'd never ask. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple.
I'm not gonna be doing 1v1s on Halo 1.5 launch day. Nice try though. Like I'm gonna actually do something like that.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
I'm gonna be speedrunning day 1.
Somebody should have found us by now. What's that?
Hey, Simply, how you doing?
Scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any
How you do,
patterns.
Cosmo?
How close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us. Chief, be careful. Because some areas might have
Shadowleg, you should. You should play Destiny. Timefall too old.
Chief, watch out! Didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so badly.
I need potassium. My foot hurts. My ankle hurts. It's like I have like joint pain right now. So I need potassium. I need a banana. Someone go bring me my banana.
We had a truce with the Covenant.
lot can happen in 4
Yeah,
years.
I'm not gonna be doing World Record Dance for much longer. Like, I don't know exactly when I'm eating dinner, so I might have to go. Just like be like, okay, I'm gonna have to go. Sorry about it. If I'm on like world record pace, I'll wait till the thing's done, like until I'm off world record pace. Because let's be honest, it's probably more than likely gonna happen.
That's the
But
last of them.
oh, I forgot to turn timing on. Well, that's my bad. I'll just try to turn that on next time.
These Covenant aren't outfitted like standard military.
Hey, Coastal, how are
It's
you
possible
doing?
we just came across a rogue salvage.
Alright, confused, I'll catch you laters.
Or we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
That's one possibility. Landing craft flanking us.
Back to the speedy runs. Yeah. One of the issues also during that Shrine game is I couldn't get a single sniper. If I had a sniper, I would have been playing differently. The problem is I had to play BR. I'm a terrible BR. I'm terrible at hitting shots with BR. Oops, well, I died, so I'm gonna go turn on score. I'm terrible at BRs, so I can't force shot to save my life. I get my, I don't take a breath, and so my hands get really, 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 really bad. And they twitch and whatnot, and it costs me a lot of kills. But sniping is what I'm actually good at in Halo, and I couldn't get a single sniper that whole game. I tried to get a few there, here and there, and it just wouldn't even, I just couldn't do it. The enemies were on it like white on rice, man. I was trying to think of a more unique metaphor there, but that was just the first thing that came to my mind, so I said it. It was honestly not a bad game overall. I didn't do super great. Team-wise, though, we had one guy who did absolutely nothing half the game. We just didn't have any communication. There were so many kills that should have been cleaned up, but you know, we didn't know where the person was, so we couldn't have our teammates clean them up for us, so.
You've been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
I had a good game earlier today,
Hang on.
but
Bringing your systems
apparently
online
that
now.
didn't transfer over.
I rewrote your seat firmware while
Game
you
of
were out.
Oddball and Lockdown went really
been
well.
busy.
I was ripping some faces with the snip, so.
Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
That's how I do them. I can't. My channel has 156,000 views. That's insane.
Seems like old times.
That's actually insane already. That's
I
crazy.
thought you never asked. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks.
That's Soup's cray, girl.
Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
How long was I out?
4
Hey,
years,
Penguin.
7
How you
months,
doing?
10 days.
Whoops.
Somebody should have found us by now. What's
By
that?
the way, Gold Wang, thanks for the
Sensor
follow.
scan, high intensity. Doesn't
Like
match any
a
known
while ago. It
patterns.
was like 20 minutes ago, but thank you.
How close are
anyways.
we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us. Chief, be careful.
I'm gonna restart my session, see if I can
Because some
actually
areas
load
might
up
have
the
lost
right
pressure.
thing.
Right.
Chief, watch out! Didn't realize
Session
the
follows,
ship
there you
was
go. It
deteriorated
loaded up
so
this
bad.
So hopefully it'll actually break the file. It's having some issues writing the file, so. Hey Kang, what up? How you doing, my friend? I mean, yeah, Shadow Link, a bit, but
Where are we?
a few of them, sure, but that's not, that doesn't really matter.
Hang on.
It's still over 100,000 regardless of that. I think added, I think probably a total of maybe 10,000, so it was a few, but it wasn't that bad. I am wearing a blankie.
Chief, look up.
Hey, Enter, how you doing? It's a coat, but, you know, whatevs.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you'd never ask. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks.
You'll be lurking? Sounds good, Cosmo.
Our
Sounds
best bet to
good, my
figure out who's
friend.
boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody should have found us by now.
Alright guys, if I don't get a run started by 6:30, I'm gonna actually shut down a bit early today. So if I don't get a run going in the next 20 minutes or so, I'm actually gonna be heading out for the night. My dad needs me to help him out with some stuff, and then also food, and then I gotta plan some things, I gotta get the ball rolling on other things, I gotta send in work application, things like that. So I got some things I gotta get done, so I'm only going to be running for another 20 minutes or so, and if we don't get anything started in that time, then I will be heading out for some show. It's a bit of a shorter stream, I know. I didn't really start till what, like 3 o'clock? So, you know, kind of a short stream, but sometimes yeah, I just need to have those. So, tomorrow will be longer, promise. I'm wondering, when am I gonna do Halo 1 through 4 runs this week?
A lot can happen.
I can do one Thursday, I guess.
Probably not alone. You should be careful.
I don't know if I want to do one tomorrow though. I'm not feeling really like doing one tomorrow, but who knows? Maybe I will end up doing one tomorrow. And then I could probably do one Sunday as well. So that's what I'm thinking. Is I'm thinking doing one Sunday and
That's the last of them.
Thursday.
Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against.
The good news is these Covenant aren't outfitted like standard military. It's possible we just came across a rogue salvage ship.
Oh hello, green box of
Or we
green.
might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
That's one possibility.
Landing craft flanking us.
We need to get off this ship.
We've got bigger problems. We've got a cruiser on an intercept course. Head for the elevator banks.
Hey, you know, Hobo does Halo 1 through
The
4
ship
as well.
defense is online.
I'm guessing Hobo looked like he quit at the end of Seer again. He had such difficulty with Seer, he quit then. You know. Never rage quit a Halo 1 through 4 run. I've had to leave them. I've decided to leave some early, but it wasn't out of rage. It's like, woo, baby! Hey, Joker Lovely Stream Man. Can't watch for 2 weeks because I won't have internet. I will see you June 14th as well, prepaying. Thank you for the $5 donation. Dude, donation hype, woo! Thank you for the $5 though. Really, really appreciate prepaying. And I will see you in 2 weeks, my friend. Good luck with whatever the thing you are doing is doing, you know? So good luck, my friend. But thank you so much for the $5 donation. I still, oh my god, I didn't even do that. Like, I went to the main menu and I didn't even do it. Freaking dumb face that I am. Silicon Valley. That time when Twitch will tweet my stream at. They tweeted out Hobo's stream. That was cool. He had a, what's his name? He had a Twitch staff person coming into stream who apparently had access to the Discord account. So they tweeted out Hobo's stream, and I was like, that's hype. So. Does competitive time still work? I'm gonna try it. I'm wondering if it works now. I'm doing fantastic, Mushroom. How you doing? Mushroom, sorry. Different shade of purple? I could change it to a different color, purple, sure. It also depends on where I am. I mean, it is a pretty dark purple, but, you know. Nope. Competitive times still don't work. Could do competitive score. Apparently that works. Donation alert. Let's make it... Let's not make it that purple. Let's do kind of a bluish, I guess. Try that blue, shall we? And then I'll leave the tile in purple. So if I do that, let me just test this out really quick.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
That's better.
Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Font size. We're gonna also bump up the font size just a smidge bit. Like 36, just so it's a bit bigger so you can see it as well. That's much better. Let's do that. Okay. All that stuff is just trial and error. You gotta go to Michigan for 2 weeks for National Guard and staying out in the woods. Oh, that sounds cool. Prepaying? That's awesome. Well, good luck with that. National Guard. Snazzy. That's awesome. So, I actually thought about going into the military, but I never thought about just doing something like National Guard. It's something I could probably do.
You've been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hola.
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now.
Not feeling the best, Mushroom? That's too bad.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generators. Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Seems like old
Marie
times.
Callender's
Ready to get
meal
back to
thing?
work?
Well, what?
I thought you'd never ask. We've got intrusion alerts
Well,
lighting up on multiple
quick.
decks. Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody should have found us by now. What's that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
You get 100% tuition? Dang,
How
that's
close are
awesome.
we to the observation deck?
That's really cool.
It's directly above
Yeah.
us. Chief, be careful.
Alrighty.
Because some areas might have lost pressure.
Right.
Chief, watch out! I didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so badly.
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful.
Oh yeah, it's kind of late. Mul's probably asleep.
That's the last of them. Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against.
Nope. Alright, well that's gonna be... Alrighty. Alright.
Chief! Easy. You've been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Mongolian
Why did
style
you
beef,
wake
dude,
me?
nice.
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now.
Took a 5-hour nap from getting home from school. That's not. That's a lot of sleep. Usually, if I take a nap, it's about like an hour to 2 hours. So.
Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you'd never ask. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks. Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody should have found us by now.
Hello, doorway, please open.
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known pattern.
Soon as we find ways to clip these
How close are
doors,
we to
man,
the
run
observation
goes
deck?
so fast.
It's directly
I
above
wonder
us.
if there is like a clip at the very, very beginning of Dawn that we might be able to find to get to this door quicker.
Because some
Save a
areas
bit of
might have
time.
lost pressure.
Or hell, just get an out of bounds section for the center of Dawn. Let's just find more things. I feel like the hallway section of Dawn hasn't been tested as much as it should be.
I didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so badly.
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful.
Here. Dude, you need to die. Alright, that's okay.
That's the last of them. Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against.
The good
Hey,
news
Respect,
is
what
these
up?
Covenant aren't outfitted like standard military. It's possible we just came across a rogue salvage ship. Or we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Ooh, we got it.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
And now, alright, Shockwave, I will catch you later, my
One
friend.
possibility. Landing craft flanking us.
What's the thing I was saying, Lucky Boy? I don't know. It's just it's probably like some nursery rhyme thing that's been stuck in my head since ever, and I just started doing it, and I don't I really don't even know. I honestly don't know, I just do this thing. I don't know.
We need to get off this ship.
I have no idea where it's from
We've got
actually
bigger
though.
problems. We've got a cruiser on an intercept course.
I need music.
elevator
Music,
base.
music, music.
Are any of the ship-to-ship defenses online?
Only the Hyperion missiles, but we'll have to fire them manually from the outer hull.
Thinking of buying some gaming headsets before I pre-order Halo 5. Which should I get that cheap but good? The HyperX Cloud 2 were... When I bought them, they were 80 bucks, and they're totally worth 80 bucks. They're 150 normally. They're a pretty good headset, so I guess the Cloud X Hyper 2, or... No, the HyperX Cloud 2. That's Cloud X Hyper 2 is not bad. Get Astro A40s, which are like, they're another 150. If you're looking for something under 100, try some... I don't really know... Razer might have some nice ones. Turtle Beach is always a safe choice. They're the safe choice, where the quality is alright. They're not the best on the market. They're the overrated ones, but they're good. They're good, and you'll get your money's worth regardless. So they have some pretty cheap ones. So,
We're just
and
about
they're always a safe choice. yeah, I don't know. Look into some Razor. I don't know what Razor headsets there are, but the Razor always has
The
really
auxiliary
nice stuff.
launch
Hey,
station
Crispy.
should be to your left, out of the airlocks.
You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana,
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station.
I'm sorry, did I miss
Did
orbiting
I
a Forerunner
miss
planet at
orbiting
some point?
a Forerunner
one thing at a
planet?
time.
Girl, I don't even remember
Chief, you need to
this.
find the missile controls.
Nice
Launch
blood
initiated.
splatter that just all of a sudden formed right there.
Great! The blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's clear. Get down! You did it! Get back!
Hey, Silver Fox, what's up? How you doing? Tortoise Shores, lol. Thanks, Commander. Oof. And this is like the old days.
Chief?
The Covenant weren't the ones scanning us.
So, now can we worry about the giant metal planet? It's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross the dome's event horizon, its atmosphere is going to tear us apart.
Are you just attempting to improve world record? Of course. Yeah.
Vehicle bay.
That's the point of this.
I'm tagging the closest.
Try and get a
airlock
sub
to go.
130 basically. So improve the world record, yeah. Nope, I'm not sleepy right now. Actually, I'm a bit, but no. I gotta just be active. I gotta start doing things.
All but one of the
Because
grav generators
I think
just went
I've
dark.
gotten very bland recently, simply because I haven't been like exercising or doing anything.
We're almost there.
Not a bad dawn at all. Sub 30 on the hour. So that's good. Not bad at all, baby. This looks like this will probably be my last run, though, guys. If this run doesn't pan out, I think that will be it for today. As I said, short stream, but yeah, I got things I gotta do, and I don't know.
We're caught in the gravity well.
They track the escape pods.
Look out!
Ooh, the More. Or, well, it's More. The More is a Red vs. Blue song, but More by, what is this, Bustery? No, Subformat by, with Charlie Bricks is good. Am I part G-Sung? What? Who the heck is part G-Sung? I don't know who that is.
Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much
Hey,
better than we did.
I don't know who that is.
How many ships made it through the roof?
I have no idea who that
do.
is. Park Ji-sun
Why?
sung.
We still need a ride home.
Chief, check your ammo. You might want to go easy until we can locate some more. Given all this debris,
What happened?
chances are you'll find
What do you
something
mean,
that
dash,
won't
dashy
one
dash?
shot at.
What? Did something happen?
Picking up a faint transmission on the high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The
There's
pattern's
plenty of
different.
other speedrunners, and this is
Try
a
to
guy I've never
triangulate
heard of,
this.
so I'm guessing he's not really a well-known speedrunner. Sorry. No offense to this Park Ji-sung guy, but never heard of him. So,
Warthogs.
and I know most of the speedrunners, Halo
nice to see your
speedrunners.
luck is holding out.
Yeah, this is probably last run of the day. Why the restart? Because I was on bad run?
About my condition,
I don't know.
I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up, it is possible that getting home could help me find a solution for my rampancy.
How?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI ever generated from living tissue. A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise. It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating.
Is he is he a soccer guy? Okay. I don't know. I guess I just have one of those like faces kind of deal, like generic faces almost, because I've been told I look like a lot of people. There was apparently some like professional skier I look like. There was a tennis player I guess I look like, a golfer. Then there's like, you know, I've been told I look like 3 different soccer players. I look like some Halo pros, a Call of Duty pro, few League of Legends guys. Like, there's just a lot of people, and then some actors and stuff too. And I'm like, there's a lot. Apparently, I look like a lot of people. So, I got one of them faces. One of dumb faces. It's all good. Oh, he plays for, yeah, so soccer stiff. So, excuse me. So, yeah, he's a soccer guy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. But no, I am not. Nope, I am not this part guy.
If we're going to
Sports,
hijack
you know,
a ship from
I would
this
never
covenant,
know 'em.
We're going to have to find where they're landing first.
I don't suppose you have a plan for that.
We could always ask, right?
Asking's not my strong suit.
Oh, ah, shit. Well, I might have just cost myself the run if this guy decides to kind of troll me here. Yep. Well, that's gonna be it. This is what I get for not taking my time. No, I will not complete the game for you. You have no idea how many people ask me to speedrun Halo for them. So no, I'm not gonna. Too many people ask, I can't say yes to anyone for it, so. I look like Morgan from Chuck. In a way, I guess. I don't have his hair, though. Morgan has a lot more stylish hair than I do. And a beard. And different colored eyes, but in a way, I guess. Yeah. Ugh. I look like Jesus? Oh, thanks, man. I don't know if I'll take that as a compliment, but I'll take it. Alright, so okay, this isn't always the case, but as years, I might get the HyperX Cloud 2. Is there something it requires but doesn't come with it? Yeah, it comes. You need a adapter. It's like $20. You need a chat adapter for your controller, but you're gonna need that with any headset you buy. There's a few dedicated Xbox One headsets, but I would not get them because it wouldn't be worth it. It's like they're only usable for Xbox One, and that's it. When you can get the HyperX Cloud 2. And you can use it for 360, PlayStation, your CPU, and the Xbox One instead of just Xbox One. So you're going to need a Xbox One chat adapter and headset adapter. And you can get those anywhere. You can just go to GameStop and they sell them. So they're really easy to find. So, but anyways, though, guys, I'm actually going to be heading out. As I said, I know it's kind of a short stream today. It was a shorter stream. I only streamed for like 3 hours, which is pretty short for me. So anyways, though, I'm going to be heading out. I got some stuff to do. I will be streaming longer tomorrow. Anyways, though, have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see all you guys tomorrow. Bye.